right or get out of the way right now. You cannot stop us. How many times did you look out with someone cry for help? Acting like you didn't know. We won't accept excuses without sincere actions. I'm asking all you traitors. Don't let this work out. See you want to
Hey, what's up everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Sorry for the late start today, guys, man. It's been crazy. I wasn't feeling too well this morning. I'm not sure exactly why. I think maybe because I ate too much like last night or something. I'm just not sure. Something just didn't sit well. So I wasn't feeling that good today, but I wanted to exercise. So I had to get a little bit of a run in beforehand, and I feel a lot better now. Like I got my jog in outside. You know, I had a little bit to eat, and now I feel a lot better than I felt like 2 hours ago. So sorry for the late delay, guys. And I also had some rendering issues with my computer. So it's like multiple things. We would have started like an hour ago or so. And even like right now, like I would have started like at 5 o'clock, but you know, I had some rendering issues with my PC. So everything's good now though. So sorry for starting up late tonight, guys. And we aren't going to have Mario, real quick announcement. We aren't going to have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tonight because I've got to wake up super early in the morning for this damn Pokemon Presents, okay? So Nintendo and the Pokemon Company thinks that 6 a.m. is a good time to announce big stuff. Apparently there's going to be some big announcements at this Pokemon Direct. I've had a couple people, you know, reach out, and or at least people that I've seen on Twitter. One of the guys that actually talked about, I forgot what his name is, but he's the black dude that's married to like the Asian girl. He does like Super Smash Brothers commentary. Not D1, but he's like the other black guy with the hair that's like D1. I forgot what his name is though. I follow him on Twitter. But he's a Pokemon, like not an ambassador. Like he does like contracted work for the Pokemon Company. He does like the announcements for like the Pokemon, like Pokken, not Keitaro, not that guy. It's he's a little bit older. He's married to an Asian lady. I forgot what his name is though. If Party Man's here or if Chubacabra's here, they would know. He's a commentator. DC, there you go. J2 Blue got some DC, that's his name is. He quote tweeted that and said, "Hey guys, like you should watch this one." Because he works with the Pokemon Company. Not EE, no, not EE. DC, there you go. DC, that's his name. So I wasn't gonna stream it, but then when DC says, "Hey guys, you should watch this one," and DC is, you know, he works for the Pokemon Company, or at least he works with the Pokemon Company here in America. Pokemon Company, the American Pokemon Company, like that branch, he literally works hands-on with them. The fact that he's saying, "Hey man, like, you know, this is gonna be something that you should check out." So yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about that in just a bit. We've also got Kingdom Hearts stuff. Switch fans getting on their pedestal, getting angry. Got a video on that coming tomorrow, but we're going to talk about the new Kingdom Hearts game, Melody of Memory. I keep on saying like Melodies of Memories, but no, it's Melody of Memory. We're going to talk about that game being announced for the Switch. We're also going to discuss Nintendo Ninja. They have striked once again. So we have a full slate of stuff to talk about. And we got a video for you guys tomorrow morning, talk about Switch sales, and of course, more of my thoughts on Melody of Memory in terms of what people have been saying about the game. And just kind of like I said, I wouldn't say entitlement, but I would just say like, it's just somewhat, it's annoying to hear some fans, the way that they speak about a company like Square Enix, or the way that they speak about something. It's just, I wouldn't even say annoying. It's just like, it's like, there's no patience involved. There's no patience involved at all. Like, and it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. I think that's the biggest problem that I have, is that it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. The game's not announced. What? Not even Switch? If the game's announced, oh, well, where's the other ones? So it doesn't matter what they would have done. It's the people would have complained regardless. That's the thing that I don't like about the whole Kingdom Hearts situation. That's the thing that I don't like, which we'll talk about in just a bit. And by the way, which has happened before, and I will give you guys multiple examples of what I just said happening. So we're going to discuss all of that. Sorry for the dim lighting, guys. Obviously, the lighting's not the best in here because I'm not trying to have these bright lights flashing in my eyes. I already had to do that earlier today, so it's a bit dim and cool today, guys. we're gonna get into shout outs. We're gonna get into some ninja news. So this morning we had one of our best what's it called, videos for the past couple weeks. We had an arms video sponsored promotion too as well. Thank you guys for watching that video. I think we had over 5K views already for today, which is good for me. It's not good for other people, but it's good for me. So thank you guys so much. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's my out of the last 10 videos that I've made, it's the best video that I've had in terms of within the time length and the amount of views. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. Beating up my Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in the future video. So thank you guys so much. And let's see if we can get that to, 6-7K by tomorrow morning. I mean, I think, like I said, we're getting better and better with the videos. Like, we're starting to get fans who like this type of stuff. So we're going to continue growing. And hopefully, like I said, we can grow into getting a lot of views in the next 2 to 3 years. Big Z with the Big Z65 with the $2 donations. Make sure to tune in Thursday. Final Fantasy 7 on Steam code. Absolutely. Sounds good. All right, so let's go and let's get into some more ninja news, guys. Thank you for the $2 though, Big Z. I appreciate that. Get into some more ninja news. We had, like I said, that video this morning, the arms video. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already done so. Next up, got Elite Ninja stuff, guys. We're at 310. We're trying to see if we can get to 317. If you want to play against me in Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Splatoon, and other stuff, make sure you Elite Ninja up. Let's see if we can get to 317. We are going to have Clubhouse games sometime this week. I'm not exactly sure when, but we are. So if you want to play against me, make sure you Elite Ninja up. We have new packages, or newer package. That's $1.99. It gets you emotes. It gets you all of our bonuses and stuff like that. So absolutely. So thank you guys so much for Elite Ninjing up. And it also gets you badges by your names. We have guys that have had those little badges by their names, like the Sharingans and all that. Gets you all that cool stuff. And we're going to have brand new emotes that are going to be dope as well. I got my emote guy. He's working hard on it. It's a one-man team, so he's working hard on the emotes and the revamped stuffs, guys. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. So you guys are gonna want to become Elite Ninja. All right, so next up we've got shout outs. So if you're here in the chat, you want me to say hi, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back. Also, big love to Dank Meme Center with the host. I appreciate that. And also Dank Meme with the 11 months of Twitch Prime says, what's up, Boomer? That thread over a plastic is utter trash. Or over a plastic is utter trash. You hate to see it. Keep it up. Kingdom Hearts overrated, just like Doc Trey. What? Game Freak will lie again. All right, there you go. Dank Meme just popping off there. Thank you for the Twitch Prime though. Thank you for the 11 months of Twitch Prime, Dank, and also thank you for being an awesome CM. By the way, Dank, I appreciate you. Big Z also with the $5 donation and says to the community and OJ, who would be up for a sponsored CSGO tourney for the community with a prize of a Micro Center gift card to upgrade your PC. I don't know if people here even play that, but you can definitely DM me, Big Z, and we can take some polls, but I'm not sure how many people play CSGO. Like, people aren't PC gamers like you are here. But thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Really, really nice of you, and you are the top stream ninja, which I will update as soon as we're done with shout outs. Red Enigma is here. Japsikin is here as well. Chris Stanley is here. The GOAT is here as well. Anthony Albert is here. MFS Gameplay, good to see you guys here. Party Man is here as well. GS, my boy, good to see you here like always. Anthony Rudd, Dior Wilson, Jay Davey is here. TH3 is here as well. Cedric Matois is here. What's good, Cedric? Super Mario Gamer is here. Chupacabra is here. Mellow Wolf, what's up, man? I'm safe, dude. I'm safe. Juice Man Bomb, my dude, is here. What's good, Juice? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure we're gonna have a lot to talk about today. Let me scroll up to see and make sure I get everybody here. Juice, you've been here. You were here at the beginning. Dusty Sice is here. Blue EX is here as well. Savage Animator. Gunslinger once again. Dank is on YouTube as well. Aron is here as well. Aron does not like the new Kingdom Hearts game. He thinks it looks bad. He thinks it looks bad. Chris Stanley is here. What's up, Chris Stanley? Brandon Johnson is here. I don't know, man. I mean, it looks like Parappa, or it looks like any of the other music rhythm games that come out. I don't see how one music rhythm game looks bad compared to another music rhythm game. Like, you're literally doing the same thing in all these music rhythm games. You're just pressing the button and there's music that plays. I mean, like... it looks like all the other music rhythm games that Square Enix has done. But hey, let's see here. Dusty Sice is here as well. What's up, Dusty Sice? Let's see here. Monado Mario is here. Eric P is here. Aku is here as well. Cornflakes Christian TNC is here as well. You say is here. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Big Z donated another $2 through Super Chat. It says, okay, how about a Rocket League tourney crossplay? That's something that maybe we could do. I mean, definitely something that maybe we can set up. We'd have to talk about it though, DM and like when it would be and who would participate. Like it'd have to be something that you have to set up. You can definitely ask in the Discord though, Big Z. I mean, like that's something that you can ask what people want to do in the Discord and see if they like it. Let's see here. Two Dumb Cats is here as well. Roggy Froggy is here too. What's up, Roggy Froggy? Good to see you as well. Blanket 6 is here. What's good, Blanket? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Blaze Bradley is here. TN 1000 is here. What's good? We'll talk about the Pokemon Direct in just a bit. Let's see. We'll talk about it more. Celux is here as well. Nindy Gamer is here. Is it I'm just gonna call you Revo. Revo is here as well. So yeah. I don't know why you guys are saying that the game is stupid before you guys even played it. I don't understand why you're saying, that's like stupid rhythm game. Why? Most of the rhythm games that Square Enix makes are good. Like Final Fantasy Theorem was really, really good. So I don't understand why people are saying like it's a bad game before we even have played it. But you know what? Never mind. The game sucks. Just let's not play the game. Let's just say it's bad beforehand because I don't get what I want when I want it. So let's just say that it's bad. How about that? You know what? That's the new rule. If you don't like something before you've played it, just say it's trash. Since you don't like it and you're not getting what you want, just say that it's really bad, and that makes yourself feel good about not getting what you want by just saying something else is bad. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's just do that. Rhythm games are sorry, I don't make the rules. Rhythm games are not bad. Rhythm games. So wait a minute, are you trying to tell me that like Rock Band and Guitar Hero were bad? Wait, you're trying to tell me those games were bad, Aron? That's not like you're not serious. Are you trying to like Parappa the Rapper's bad? That's crazy. That is crazy to think that Rock Band and like Guitar Hero and those games were bad. And like DJ Hero, like that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous notion. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's see here. Big Z also with the $5. It says, as a former Guitar Hero pro, this game looks really good as a music game. Music games need to come back and helps generations become musicians more. I agree with that. Let's see here. I mean, like, that's fine if you don't like something, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. So, like, I can sit there and say, Monster Hunter's trash. Monster Hunter sucks. I hate it. It's horrible. It's a bad game. Every time I try to pick up an item, or if I want to use a potion, they go and flex and do this, or they go and like anytime that I want to pick up an item, instead of it just automatically going, it takes forever for me to pick up an item. I can sit there and trash Monster Hunter. Is Monster Hunter actually a bad game though, or do I just not like it? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between the two. There's a difference between the two. There's a well-made game, and there's a game that's like actually trash. Like a game that's trash would be like a game that has like bad controls, a game that has like bad mechanics. It's not that something that you just don't like. There's a difference between the two. Because I don't like Monster Hunter. I really don't like Monster Hunter. I don't like it that much. I don't think it's like I don't like it. But does that mean it's trash just because I don't like it? There's a difference. It's called being objective. That's what I'm trying to say here. Objective. Let's see here. Play World then. What World is trash. World is trash. Every Monster Hunter game is horrible and garbage to me. It's just they're all garbage. Not because they're bad as an actual like gameplay, but just because I don't like them. That's the reason why the game sucks. I can't say why it sucks. I can't complain about the controls or this or that. But since I don't like it, they're bad and they're trash and they suck. And anybody who plays them, I'm sorry, you just have bad taste. Mark Lance with the $5 donation and says, I'm happy to finally have any sorts of Kingdom Hearts on Switch. Melody of Memory seems to be canon to so those who care about the core, the lore, gonna have to play it. Hopefully the other games show up later. Yeah, I think that's a great way of looking at it, Mark Lance. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it. This is just the start of Kingdom Hearts on Switch, and there's going to be more Kingdom Hearts games. Square Enix has invested a lot on Switch in its 3 years. They have the Final Fantasy games. They have all these other types of games that have been coming out. They've been investing in exclusives as well. Stuff like Bravely Default and also Bravely Default 2, Octopath Traveler, Dragon Quest XI S Definitive Edition is amazing on the Switch. So Trials of Man, that's another game too. So they've been investing a lot. But they can't bring over everything in like everything in like 3 years. Like they've been busting their butt and bringing over things. More is gonna come. It's just the start, in my opinion. Like I said, I just don't like the fact that if this game wasn't announced for Switch, the first thing everybody in here would be doing is saying, "Oh, we can't even get spin-offs for Switch." And you guys know, and look, I'm gonna bring it up. When Bulletstorm, all right? Not Bulletstorm, when certain games have been announced for Xbox or PlayStation, even if they're spin-offs, people say, why can't this come to Switch? That's the first thing y'all would be doing is like, man, if we can't even get the main games on Switch, why can't we at least even get a spin-off? Y'all know good and well you guys would be saying this. You guys know that would be the narrative that's put out there, is that we can't even get a spin-off on the Switch. You know? Let's just be real. Let's be real here, because we've seen it. We've seen it before, all right? We've seen it. That is correct. So that's the issue that I have. And this coming to Switch doesn't mean the other games aren't. This game was going to come to PS4 and Xbox One regardless. It doesn't matter which one comes first or not, or whatever the case is. Up until this point, we don't have Kingdom Hearts on the Nintendo Switch. It wasn't going to magically be announced tomorrow or today. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that it's a new game. And let me also say this. Yesterday, what did I say? I had a little discussion with somebody on Twitter. Yesterday, somebody put up a tweet saying, man, the Nintendo Switch kind of feels like the Wii U because of all the old ports. But people only praise it because it sells better. So then I wrote, and people were liking that comment for some, and then he put a little GIF or whatever of somebody, that new GIF that people use that word, that somebody presses their smartphone and runs away. So then I wrote a comment there saying revisionist history, because that is legit revisionist history, because the Wii U didn't get a lot of old ports. It actually barely got any old ports. All these games, old ports that are coming to Switch, literally never came to the Wii U. He's talking third party. He's not talking about the ports from the, Wii U ports to the Switch. He's talking third party ports. These games never came to the Wii U. All these Borderlands and all these old ports, they never came to the Wii U. Wii U got ports for the first year and a little bit at that. By 2014, it was dead for ports. Indie games even struggled to come over. So I said revisionist history. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You're revising everything because you're not happy with something. So then some other weirdo starts arguing with me inside there talking about, oh, well, there's not new games. There's not new games. So complain when there's old ports being announced. And then when a new game is announced, complain that it's a new game. And it's not the old games that you want. And then complain that it's not the old games. And then when a new game like The Outer Worlds comes out to the Switch, complain that it doesn't run the way that you want it to run on the Switch. And it's not good enough to run on the Switch. When games like BioShock and games like that come out on the Nintendo Switch, you complain that they're not all on one cartridge. Somehow they're supposed to get 70 gigabytes of Xbox One, and somehow they're supposed to fit that on a 16 gigabyte cartridge. Somehow. Just somehow they're supposed to do it. And then people complain about not having, and then about space. If it's not one thing, it's something else. If it's not the resolution, it's this. I'm just getting kind of tired of everybody bitching about every single little thing that comes up. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to say what you want. But goodness gracious, can some people just breathe and actually play a game? Just play games for once instead of what? It's the same people whining about the same things every time I go on Twitter. The same people crying. If it's not one thing, it's something else. If it's not this, it's that. Look, everybody wants better for the Switch. Everybody wants better for gaming, blah, 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 whatever the case is. I get that. But goodness gracious. People will never be satisfied. Exactly. And that's exactly what Reggie Fils-Aimé said. We give you guys this. We give you guys this, And then, oh, well, what about this? And that's what Square Enix is probably thinking, like, you ungrateful mother. Nintendo dropped this damn system in the middle of a generation. All right? Okay, that's ARM architecture. We gotta freaking optimize this crap for portable play. If we optimize it for portable play too much, and it kind of runs at an HD resolution, it drains your battery in 2 seconds. We gotta optimize and do all this stuff. One port can take up to 1 year to make. We ported over all the Final Fantasy games. We made you guys a custom version of Dragon Quest XI. We got Bravely Default. We got all these games coming over, and y'all still salty about stuff. Like, give us a little bit more time. We can't put everything out on the Switch every single year, no matter what. That's just not gonna happen. This game was gonna come no matter what. Did you want us to not announce it for the Switch? Is that what you guys wanted us to do? Because we haven't had the time just yet to put the Kingdom Hearts games on there? Should it not be announced? Should they have said, nope, let's not announce? Like, that's the issue that I have. It's like, people upset about a new game announcement. If you don't like it, cool. But you upset about a new game. To me, that's just, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand that at all. Maybe because I lived through the Wii U era where nothing came to the Wii U. Nothing. You know? No Kingdom Hearts games, no old ports after a certain amount of time. Nothing came over, you know? It's just ridiculous, though. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Rhythm games still trash, though? Nah, bruh. Nah. Rhythm games are good. I'm not the biggest fan of rhythm games, but it is what it is. Look at Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. People were angry when it came to the Switch, but it got a lot of Final Fantasy games afterwards. People need to be patient. That's what I'm... Jay Davey, yo, that's exactly what I'm saying, right? Like, Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition was announced for the Switch or whatever. Oh, where's everything else? Okay, dude, chill. They're working on it. It's not something that they can just snap their finger, then every single Kingdom Hearts game is on the Switch. You guys got to remember this, too. Yo, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out on the Xbox One in 2019, and the Xbox didn't get the Kingdom Hearts games before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. And I'll get those donations in just a bit. Think about that for a second, guys. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out on the Xbox One before all the Kingdom Hearts games were ported over to the Xbox, because it takes time. Because it took extra time. Switch doesn't even have Kingdom Hearts 3. They're still porting over a lot of stuff because the system came out mid-gen. You know? Like, give it some more time. This is just the start of Kingdom Hearts on the Switch. It's just the start. I still feel that there's going to be more games that they're going to put over. I just don't think that people should be upset over an announcement of a new game. I don't get that, you know? We need more low-budget games from Square Enix. All right, I haven't been looking at you guys' comments because I've been ranting. Let's see here. Eric P donated $5. Love this rant. Nerds. Spinning Chinchilla Jutsu, thank you for the $5, Eric P. Also, Revan501 donated 5 through Super Chat. Says, player, since GTA 5 is getting milked on PS5 and maybe Series X. No, it's going to be on Series X. Will we be getting ported to the Nintendo Switch? No. We won't be getting GTA 5 ported on the Nintendo Switch because there's not a great solution for GTA 5 to be on the Nintendo Switch data-wise. So I think that's the biggest thing from holding GTA 5 back. And if we did get GTA 5 on the Switch, it would be a 16 gigabyte cartridge with a 40 gigabyte download or something, or a 30 gigabyte download with everything that GTA 5 has, GTA Online plus the regular GTA. The download would be insane. It would be an insane download. So no, I don't think. And also, Rockstar does not care. That's also another thing. So that's probably the biggest thing. Rockstar does not care. Rockstar, the GTA team, Rockstar, I think it's Rockstar North. They do not care about the Nintendo Switch. They're never going to care about the Nintendo Switch. They don't need the Nintendo Switch. They're making a fulfilling bazillion $1 million. Porting to the Nintendo Switch, you sell 1 million copies, and they wipe their butt with $1 million or whatever. You know, so they don't care. They don't care about Switch. Rockstar North will never care about Nintendo. They don't. They don't care about Nintendo. They never will care about Nintendo. So people that are looking for GTA 5 on Switch, it's not happening anytime soon or until Nintendo gets a feasible solution for cartridge space in terms of the size. So no, it's not happening. Thank you for the 5 though. I appreciate that. All right. Do people want 378p Kingdom Hearts game on the Switch? Clearly some don't understand logistics of bringing mobile architecture. Well, we wouldn't. You mean Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 would be like that. But the old games, no, wouldn't be like that because those are like old PS2 games or whatever, or weren't they on the were they on the PS3 too? No, I don't know. They were on just like I think like the PS3. They made them in HD, and then they brought them over again. I mean, they've been ported over like a bunch of times. So let's see here. Fortnite had 256 million revenue in May. That's a lot of revenue. It's a lot of revenue. All right, so let's see here. Let me read off some of you guys' thoughts here. I know we went into the Kingdom Hearts thing first. We're gonna talk about Pokemon, but whatever. We just have to get into the Kingdom. Now let me preface this by saying, because I had people talking to on Twitter, like I know like Juice, you know, I know Juice, you feel differently on this. I know there's like hella people that feel differently than how I feel, and like I understand you guys' point. You know what I'm saying? Like I get you guys' point. I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't have a voice, or you guys are. I'm not even saying that you guys are wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying you guys are wrong. On your stances, you know. The only person I'm saying I'm wrong is Aron, how he says rhythm games are trash. That's not true. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. He just does it. That's just wrong. But no, I get it from you guys, just like what people are thinking standpoint. Like I completely get it. Like, but the thing that I don't want is that should they like not announce it? That's the only thing that I'm like, well, wait a minute. This game was being like, Switch came out in 2017. They're looking at all the different stuff. They're like, okay, well, what should we port over to the Switch? Like, what can we get over to the Switch like right now? So they've been porting. Square Enix has been porting since what? Since 2017, end of 2017 to 2018. Square Enix has just been porting like crazy. They've been working and porting. It's just like, man, like they're going as fast as they can with games. Because they gave us all the Final Fantasy stuff. Like I said, they gave us, you know, Octopath. They gave us all sorts of stuff. So they're going as fast as possible, you know. With porting stuff, that's my thought process at least. Let's see here. Nah, you're wrong. Rhythm games are worse than mobile games. Yeah, worse than mobile games. What about a mobile rhythm game? Let's see here. If I was Square Enix has had fantastic support for the Switch. Arguably, they're the best third-party supporter for the Switch. Their Western games are lacking, but otherwise they're great. Well, they don't have too many Western games. I mean, they've got what, Hitman. They've got Tomb Raider. I mean, they don't have a lot of Western games, but yeah, definitely their Western stuff necessarily isn't on there just yet. Tomb Raider, though, we'll see. We'll see about Tomb Raider, though. Mac Mega donated another 5. Big Z donated 2. It says, so been chatting with people, Splatoon 2 tourney? Splatoon 2 tourney would be hard to do, but we could do it, but it would be hard to do. We could do it, though. People who say Switch is like Wii U don't know the struggle or waiting for Watch Dogs and Sonic Boom as the biggest third-party Wii U releases. Oh, dude, that was rough. Oh, also, can you play Persona rhythm theme in Link since the games are trash, please? Absolutely. Thank you for the 5, Mr. MacMaker. We got a ton of people that are tied for the top Stream Ninja lead. Although I think Big Z is the Stream Hokage. So let me get that updated for you guys so you guys know who's repping out here. So Stream Hokage, that is Big Z. And top Stream Ninja, I mean, a lot of you guys donated 5, so I mean, we're just gonna put the most recent, which would be Mac. So we're just gonna put Mac up here. Shout out to everybody who donated, though. I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for that 5. And let me get the music going too. All right. So, all right. So you guys give me more thoughts on this. Let me read off your thoughts. And like I said, you don't have to agree with what I'm saying. Like I said, this is a open discussion. You don't have to agree. If you disagree, feel free to disagree. Feel free to disagree, and whatever the case is. Like I don't want to like make it seem like, you know, you guys have to agree with me on everything, which you guys don't. You know, like for example, I talk about LTG a lot right here on the stream. Dude, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he says. Like last night, I had to turn his stream off. I couldn't vibe with what he was saying. He was just saying a bunch of nonsense, in my opinion. So I had to turn it off. But that doesn't mean I dislike him or I don't want to watch him anymore. So yeah. 2 Dumb Cats donated $7 and says, "Who do you think blinks first on the PS5 versus Xbox Series X price war?" I think that I think Sony blinks first, and then Microsoft will just follow suit. Yeah. But thank you for the $7, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 7. Mac Mega, though, is going to stay as the top streamer just since he used Streamlabs. But thank you so much, 2 Dumb Cats. I appreciate the 7. We can put you up with Mac Mega, though. We can put you up there, both of you guys. We can put you up there, man. Thank you for the 7, man. Two Dumb Man, oh yo, Streamlabs is super laggy today. For real? Hey, what's up, Weam Gamer? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Since Kingdom Hearts is coming to Switch, I guess that means that Sora has a chance to get in Smash. I think Sora always had a chance to get into Smash, but we'll see. We'll see now. Let's see here. Eric P says it's all good. I have the Kingdom Hearts games and I never played them. You know what? Here's the thing with the Kingdom Hearts collection, guys. I played Kingdom Hearts games back in the day, so I played them. But I bought the collection on PS4. I picked up like what did I play at first? I think I played which one was it? Was it Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance? I already played that on the 3DS though. Dude, I played. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is cool, but I mean, I just don't. I don't really like think it's like the most like amazing series or anything like that. So yeah, Auron with the Joe. Let's see here. I think I've been gone from the streams for too long. Everyone thinks I'm serious. LOL. Can you play Black Tar? I know you're not serious, Auron. I hope you don't think I think that you're serious. I know you're not serious by that stuff. But yeah, Auron, you've been gone for a little bit. But yeah, Auron just jokes around, guys. He trolls. He's not, you know, don't worry about it. Like, but thank you for the $10, man. I appreciate that, Auron. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Auron with the $10 donation. Become the top stream ninja and technically the stream Hokage since it's 10 through Streamlabs. So thank you so much, Auron. I will get your name updated on here. Appreciate that, and we'll play some Black Tar right after this. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Auron with the 10. Thank you, man. Become the top stream ninja and stream Hokage for today. JoJo boys in the chat. Let's see. Many people are also excited for this because it means Sora and more chance for Smash Bros. Yeah, that's what that's what what's it called was saying. That's what Party Man was saying too. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's possible, but I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see, right? But yeah, definitely. I know like HMK was going crazy about this on Twitter. You know, he was like, "Oh, see, I told you guys." Oh. So yeah, man. He says I was top ninja for 3 minutes. My life is complete. Yeah, there you go. There you go, man. All right. So let's see. Let me get some more thoughts on this here. What you guys think? Let's see here. It's cool that this game is coming to Switch, but thanks to Atlas makes me extremely wary of rhythm games. But thanks to Atlas makes you extremely wary of rhythm games. Why? Thanks to Atlas. Like what does Atlas rhythm game have to do with Square Enix's rhythm game? Just because it's a rhythm game? What does it matter? I mean, Square Enix has done rhythm games before. You talk about the monetization model for it. I mean, there's other rhythm games that are on the Switch that are fine. Like Voice is great on the Switch. So I don't know why you're pinpointing Atlas to be upset about rhythm games on the Switch. But okay. All right, let's see here. C-Lux says, what is this song again? It's on the top of my tongue. It is Moonlight Serendipity from Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight or whatever. All right, Black Tar is the next song up. Thank you, Arm, for the support. Appreciate that. I want DDDs. You want Dream Drop Distance Sora for Smash? All right, maybe it'll happen. But he said King DDD for Smash. I think people like to complain, to be honest. Getting a new game is always a good thing. Even if I probably won't buy it. Yeah, I think the same thing. I'm gonna get the game. Like, I'll get it. But like getting it, because I'm not interested in normal Kingdom. To be honest, like I'm not really interested in normal Kingdom Hearts too much. But I'll play like a music rhythm game. I'll check it out. Like I've always liked the like Parappa, like button music rhythm games. I've always liked those type of games. Like Parappa was one of my favorite games growing up back in the day. You know. So I've always thought that like music rhythm games were like dope, like button-based music rhythm games, you know? When Guitar Hero and all that stuff came out, I wasn't as big of a fan of the peripherals, like the guitar peripheral, like playing like this, but I liked the drums on Rock Band. I thought Rock Band was cool. I used to play the drums all the time on Rock Band. So I thought that was cool. My friend Andre had Rock Band, and I would play the drums in there. But I've always thought like button-based like music games were really cool, like Beaterator or whatever. The one that was like the Timbaland game on the PSP. I thought that was really cool as well. And I played like other music rhythm games back in the day. Let's see here. Party Man says, if anything, I'm surprised VC isn't complaining of all people. LOL, he's normally the first to jump the gun. Well, VC plays all the Kingdom Hearts games. You know what I'm saying? And I think VC likes those type of games or stuff like that. So I wasn't too surprised that he wasn't complaining, you know, on it. Because all the Kingdom Hearts games, despite them being spin-offs, they all play into the main story or whatever. Like, you have to know what's going on to understand, like, the story and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's a spin-off, but at the same time, it's like not, you know? Because it's gonna have like actual like mainline story ties, you know. I don't know what price the Kingdom Hearts release is gonna be. I don't know what price it's gonna be. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see here. It's nice to see Kingdom Hearts. Okay, hold up. Kingdom Hearts Cadence of Disney. Okay. Let's see. Patapon on PSP was a good button rhythm game too. Wish it was on Switch. Yeah. Also, Luminous or whatever. It's a pretty good button rhythm game that was on PSP. That's on Switch now. Let's see here. Big Z says, I'm a real drummer and man, I cannot play Rock Band or Guitar Hero drums to save my life. I'm bad at playing music games outside of Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero guitar. Yeah, I get that. I've actually heard like a number of like drummers and like musicians in real life talk about how they struggle at playing like the video game music because it's obviously it's not the same thing at all, you know. I was never good at the drums on Rock Band though. I was never good. I would just do that stuff, but I was never a fan of like really those type of games. And to be honest, I'm not really like a fan of music rhythm games. Like I don't play them like crazy or like anything like that. You know, I do have voice though. I have voice on the Switch. It's all right. Gamer chair. It's a DX Racer. You can just buy directly from DX Racer. Let's see here. How big are Square Enix? And they're everywhere these days. They must have many teams. They have a lot of teams. Juice Man Bomb with the Joe. Sorry. Excuse me. Joe. There we go. Juice Man Bomb with the 11. Swooping in and getting R on here. I personally think Kingdom Hearts rhythm game isn't what people were expecting. And they were asking for those games on the Switch. I can see why some people are pissed about it. He played the Infinite Earth theme from Street Fighter EX 2 Plus. Okay, and you know, like I said, I get that. But like I said, this game was going to be announced no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So it was either you get nothing at this point or you get the game announced. So I can understand that, but it's also tunnel vision too. Because it's like, instead of thinking this way, which a lot of people don't think, like, hey, yo, they're actually open to they're putting Kingdom Hearts on Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually putting Kingdom Hearts on Switch. So I think that it's tunnel visioned as well. What you should be thinking is like, oh, snap. They're putting these games. We're probably going to get more now. That's what you should be thinking. Like, guys like me who think progressively, who think like for example, last year, I think Star Wolf is here too. He was complaining that, oh, where's Borderlands? Why do you put Bulletstorm instead of Borderlands? I'm like, dude. It's not that they're putting Bulletstorm instead of Borderlands. It's the start of what they're gonna put. Gearbox games. That's what I said last year when people were complaining about Bulletstorm. One game being announced doesn't mean other games aren't coming. If anything, it means more. It's the start of other games. So people said that last year. I said, chill. There's gonna be more. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the problem. And Juice, like I said, I understand, but that's the problem that I have. It's tunnel vision. It's, I want this now. This is what I want. And it's not this, so I'm angry. But you should be like, it wasn't going to be announced today anyway. This game was coming, and they're actually starting to put Kingdom Hearts on Switch. Dope. There's going to be more. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nintendo Switch is a system that was launched in 2017 that's already gotten so much from Square Enix. They can't port everything all the time, no matter what, when you want it. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work that way. That's not how Square Enix is one company, and they've been porting like crazy. I just think that, like, I get it, and I see what you're saying, Juice. Like I said, we talked about it on Twitter. Like, I respect the opinion. I respect it. But at the same time, I can't vibe with it. Because to me, it's tunnel vision. You're not seeing the bigger picture. Like I said with Borderlands last year, I said, chill. This is the start. They're probably going to put the rest of them on there. Or they're going to put more on there after this one. They're going, it's a progression. You know what I'm saying? And they did. You know, and they did. So, you know, that's just kind of how I think. That's kind of how I think with that. But thank you for the $11. And I'm going to play your music right now here. You wanted to get Street Fighter EX2. I mean, if you want, Kingdom Hearts fans, if you're upset, I mean, you can just ignore this game, just act like it never happened, because it's not like they would have announced the Kingdom Hearts collection for the Switch today. So just ignore it, act like it never even happened, and then when your game that you want comes, say, oh great, my game that I want. So just ignore the game, act like it was never a thing. If it looks that bad to certain Kingdom Hearts fans and this is not what they wanted, fine, ignore it. Make it act like it was never here, you know? I mean, if I were them, I'd look at it more progressively, because that's what's happened with pretty much all of these other games. Look at the Nippon Ichi Software. They brought over Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. People saying, oh, where's the Trails of Cold Steel? Chill, it's just the start. They'll bring over more, relax. And what are they doing? They're bringing over more Trails games and all that stuff like that. It's just the start. When they bring one, they're probably going to bring more. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to bring more. All right. Let's see here. Infinite Earth Theme. Also, Reggie Fils-Aimé donated $10 through Super Chat. And he says, Jet Set Radio, everybody jump around. Also, Master Mummy for Smash. I need those long arm Bowser. Nah, Master Mummy, no. Please, no. Please not his mummy butt. No. But thank you for the 10 and thank you for the 11. Juice Man Vaughn, you are now the top stream ninja. Thank you so much. And Stream Okage, because you did 11 through Super Chat. Or sorry, 11 through Streamlabs. Thank you. JMV. But like I said, once again, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm disrespecting your opinion or not understanding your point of view or what you're saying. I actually get it, and I partially agree. You know, like I actually legit partially agree. You know, with that. Mac Mega donated $3. Says, don't know why people are mad. We got Borderlands on Switch and it runs pretty good. After we got Bulletstorm. Can't wait to play play with the M cable. Also, can you play Mario Maker song in the link, please? Absolutely. Thank you for the $3, Mr. Mac Mega. Also, shout outs to Big Z again. Says, does anybody remember Lego Universe back in the day, 10 years ago? God, that has to be the best MMO ever. Really? Play Nimbus Plaza, promotional from Lou. What is from Lou? I'll have to look and see what that is. But thank you for the multiple donations today, Big Z. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Reggie Fils-Aimé, for the 10 as well. Appreciate that, man. Shout outs. Let's see. Borderlands does not run well. It doesn't? I think it runs pretty well on the Switch. From what I understand, it runs at a pretty consistent 30 frames per second. So that's all right. Runs well enough, and there's not like a lot of dips, and it's not all like bad. It doesn't run like the Outer Worlds, for example. 30 frames on Borderlands is not good. Oh, okay. Opinions. Let's see. Borderlands is selling really good. It's still top 5 digital and saw the best selling in physical. Yeah, it's selling all right. It's selling all right on the Switch. It's doing pretty good. Pokemon Direct is said to be 11 minutes. 11 minutes for the Pokemon Direct. Well, that seems okay. So maybe it's not as big as I thought it was then. Only 11 minutes? Maybe they don't have as many announcements as possible. A lot of people confuse running lower as running bad when people really find, especially being able to play them portable. Yeah, I mean, like I said, for me, you know, I think 30 frames is fine. It's not the best, but that doesn't mean it runs bad. You know, I played Mass Effect on the Xbox 360 or on the PS3. That runs bad at times. You know, it gets down to like 10 frames per second. At one point, like when you go underneath in the bunker with that queen, that weirdo like alien life form queen thingy, like that got to the point where it was like 10. Like, I would say that runs bad, but opinions. I checked Twitter, and that's exactly what Aiden Quinn is complaining about. What he says, Square Enix. Oh, he says the Square Enix is not much genre, and he mentions a budget of Square Enix games. Well, Aiden's not here, so I don't want to rag his opinion when he's not here. But yeah, he did say that. You know, well, at first he said scraps. Aiden's an elite ninja, so he understands. Aiden's elite ninja. First he said table scraps and leftovers, and that's when I said, I'm like, I wouldn't call Dragon Quest, Bravely Default, and all these games like, you know, that are coming over table scraps and leftovers. And then he was like, oh, well, those are low budget, or those are low, like the exclusives are low budget. And then that's when it spiraled out, and they started to say, oh, well, you brought up Dragon Quest. I didn't. I'm like, no, you're the one who said that all they're doing is table scraps and leftovers. And then I said, Dragon Quest isn't table scraps or leftovers, along with Bravely Default. And then it went into like a whole nother thing. And then he started talking about budgets and all this other stuff. But it's like whatever. You know, that's fine. But I mean, like it was cherry picked too, because he was like, oh well, where's Kingdom Hearts Collection? So that's not a table scrap or leftover. He said, where's newer Final Fantasy? But then he left off the other Final Fantasy games that they already ported over. So he cherry picked what's table scraps and leftovers. Old Kingdom Hearts games are not table scraps and leftovers. Those are premium. But old Final Fantasy games are table scraps and leftovers. But newer Final Fantasy games aren't table scraps and leftovers. Those are big budget. Those are good. But older Final Fantasy games that they already ported over, those are table scraps. So he's cherry picking what's good and what's not. Kingdom Hearts, old ass Kingdom Hearts games that, or whatever, those are good. Those are not. Those are premium. But old Final Fantasy games that they ported over, those are not good. Those are table scraps. So he's cherry picking too what's good and not. You know. But whatever. All right, let's get this next song going here. All right, so we've got another $5 donation. Says bad frame rate and make or break game, and being a great or bad content doesn't matter. The game runs horrible and unstable. That's just as big. Well, I mean, I played Borderlands on the 360 and on the PS3 when it first came out, and it ran fine to me on those systems. So I never picked up Borderlands on the 360 because this runs bad. So, and Borderlands on the Switch runs better than what it ran on the 360 and on the PS3 when I originally played it. So as long as this is better than that, I'm fine with it. Doesn't mean it's bad, just means it's not as good as it could be, like on PC, if you're playing on PC. So yeah, it's subjective. But if you think it runs bad, like I said, I already said a million times, like if you think that's bad, then that's fine. It's fine. But not everybody's gonna have that same opinion. Let's see here. But thank you for the 5. I think that does make you the top stream ninja. I think you have like 20 something. Big Z. Thank you for the donation again. Another $5 donation. Appreciate that. And I'll play your music in just a bit. The Nimbus Plaza. I'll play that in just a bit. All right. Developers can do magic with 30 frames per second. It didn't feel bogged down by frames at all in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah. Although I see no shots at Ada and Quinn, but I don't care if Square Enix ports table scraps games as long as they're good. And Gravity Default 2, Octopath Traveler, and Dragon Quest 11S because they're all great games. Yeah, I mean, I'm more of the line of like, I don't look at budgets then determine whether a game is good or not based off of that. Like, oh, well, we're just getting leftovers because they're not big budget games. You know what I'm saying? Or big budget based off of graphics. But the problem is that we don't know, like, he originally thought that Dragon Quest 11 was not a big enough budget game, even though Dragon Quest 11 cost Square Enix a ton of money, by the way. The localization for that game was extremely expensive. The Switch version was it took them 2 years to make that Switch version. The game is 100 plus hours of content. That game is expensive. It's Unreal Engine 4, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Dragon Quest 11 is an expensive game to make. And he tried to pass it off as a mid-tier or whatever, but then he kind of got caught and was like, oh, well, I'm not trying to say that, you know? He kind of got caught with it, but it is what it is. But nobody knows the budgets of any of these games, you know? But I'm more worried about the quality of the game, not more so than the budget. But like I said, cherry picking here, because what's it called wasn't table, like Kingdom Hearts Collections, old games, those weren't table scraps and leftovers, even though that would literally be his definition, because he didn't include Final Fantasy, the old Final Fantasy games. He said, oh, well, those are table scraps and leftovers, but Kingdom Hearts isn't. You know what I'm saying? So he was cherry picking anyway in his argument. So whatever. The Raw EXP donated $24.99. Thank you so much. The Raw EXP with the $24.99, man. Big donation. Thank you so much. And he says, this is because I'm so hyped for the Pokemon DLC. Can't wait to run shiny giveaways for the community. Hey, nice. Hey, oh, the Raw EXP. Thank you so much, man. That does make you the top stream ninja with that $24 huge donation, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that 24. Appreciate that JoJo beatdown. You guys check out my dude, the Raw EXP. Check out his channel, man. He has a lot of Pokemon stuff. So if you're into Pokemon Sword and Shield, make sure you check out his channel. Really good channel, dude. Really good channel. I watch all that community Pokemon stuff you do. It's actually pretty dope. All right, man. Actually, you know, I think Big Z is still the top stream Hokage, actually. But you have the most during one donation. So thank you so much, man. Let's see here. Yeah, the budget for Breath of the Wild was $2 million, which was pretty tiny in terms of budget. The budget for Breath of the Wild was not $2 million. Patrick Courtney donated $20 with the Toby Blaster. Let's go, bruh, Chris, stop. It's time to stop. This man said the budget for Breath of the Wild was $2 million, bruh. Numa Sam farted in the office and that cost $2 million for Breath of the Wild. Stop it. Who told you that? I got the hiccups now. Who the hell told you that? Dude, they spent $1 million on the commercial, the Super Bowl commercial for Breath of the Wild at the Super Bowl. That goes into development costs, by the way, okay? They spent $1 million on the commercial for Breath of the Wild. $1 million. Okay? Who the hell told you that Breath of the Wild cost $2 million to make? You're crazy if you think Breath of the Wild cost $2 million to make. Bro, there's indie games that cost more than $2 million to make. Are you kidding me? So my bad, that's what I heard. Who told you? Pinocchio? What? He said Breath of the Wild cost $2 million to make. And I know I was there. And Uma-san, I'm actually a producer. And it's really not that. And pokes him back and poked you in the eye. Who told you that? Please tell me where was that information? Shout out to Patrick Courtney for the $20 Toby. Like, I want to know where that information was. I want to know who said that. That's what I want to know. Who said Breath of the Wild took $2 million? Who? Like, where did you hear that? Who said that? Who would say such a thing? Who would be so dastardly? Who would be so dastardly to say something like that? To trick you like that? Who? Street Fighter 2 theme. Okay, let me play Big Z's theme here. Next. And then Papa Jacob with the $5 and says, 2 years flew by, couldn't ask for be a part of a better community. Hashtag behind the pure eyes. Yo, thank you so much, Papa Jacob. And Patrick Courtney, thank you for the $20 Toby Blaster, man. Appreciate that. Reggie Fils-Aimé, 70% cult leader with the 2 says, it was me. I told him, I can confirm. Kazakage donated $1 as well. It says, hey, love the content. Do you think Nintendo would be better with the competitor on the market the way, that way not being the only handheld? Well, they're a hybrid, and their competitors are Microsoft and Sony as well. So I don't know if they'd be better or not. I don't know if it really matters, but meh. Okay, Lego Universe music. I got you. All right, thank you for the donations, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 1, Kazakage. Papa Jacob. Patrick Courtney, thank you for the $20 Toby Blaster. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. First Toby Blaster of the stream through Streamlabs. Nintendo is really the best dev in the world. If Breath of the Wild was made with a budget of just $2 million, bro, they would be like the greatest. Seriously, like the greatest developer in the world. There's like no way. There was like no way that they can do that, you know? No way that they can make that. I think it was Nintendo's most expensive game ever made. I'm not 100% sure. It's nice to see Kingdom Hearts games finally debut on Nintendo home console, even if it's a spin-off. Also, Square Enix doesn't own Hitman anymore. IO Interactive took the IP with them. Oh, okay. I thought they still publish the Hitman games, but I guess they don't. They don't. You missed what he said. I missed who said. This man listened to a Twitter post. Oh, you listened to somebody on Twitter. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, let me go get a drink, guys. I gotta get a drink. I'm sorry. That $2 million made me start hiccuping. Yeah, I was just stupid. Okay, no, you're not stupid. You just listen to somebody when you shouldn't have. You listen to incorrect information. Somebody purposefully tried to mislead you. Mario. Wait. Oh, okay. Patrick Courtney with the 20 says coming for the top ninja. Hey, Ultimate Mario Kart. Should they add the arcade characters and courses? play Street Fighter 2 theme. Arcade character and courses. I think they should, yeah, they should definitely do that. They should definitely add everything that they can add to Mario Kart. As many courses as possible, as much action, as much characters. Get it all, baby. I want it all in there, man. Absolutely. Thank you for the 20, Patrick Courtney. Sorry that I did not read off your comment completely. Answer your question, but I answered it there. I answered it there. Street Fighter 2 intro. All right. All right, let's see. Japskin says Google Forbes, and they would need to sell 2 million Breath of the Wild units to break even. Production cost is estimated at 20 million. Where did they get that information though? $2 million for a game like Breath of the Wild. So according to my calculations, Smash Ultimate costs $500,000 to make. I know, seriously. I think he just wanted the intro played, so I mean that's it. Let me replay that intro though. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Market should have at least a course creator for a while now. Yeah, sure. The Kingdom Hearts game better be free to play. It's not going to be free to play. If it wasn't, they would have just put it on mobile. Let's see here. All right, so you guys have any other thoughts on this Kingdom Hearts crap? Any other thoughts on this Kingdom Hearts stuff? And let me see if we can get some more music here. Let me see. I got that music. Did I miss anybody's? I think I got everybody's music. I did. I think I got everybody's music. Looks like it'd be a mobile game, to be honest. Well, it's not, so feel free to skip it. Let's see here. Since there's like 80 characters in Ultimate, the game costed $80 and then $2 for making online. The $2 for making online is accurate. Should people be mad it's not a mainline game? No, people should not be mad it's not a mainline game. In my opinion, it's the start of them bringing games over. Like this game was going to be coming to this game was going to be announced no matter what. Like I said, if the game was not announced today for the Switch, people would be upset that it's not coming to Switch. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know? The only thing that's going to make people happy is when they bring the old games over. But even when they bring the old games over, what are people going to say? Like I said yesterday when I responded to that guy, the revisionist history, oh, the Switch only gets old ports. So even when they bring over old games, people complain. If they bring over new games, somebody complains. If they bring over new games and they don't run the way that they want it to run, people complain. So it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to complain about something at some point, you know, regardless. It doesn't matter whatever it is. So somebody will complain, will undoubtedly whine or cry about something, about whatever they do. So,
hey you.
So yeah.
I want to shake your hand.
Juice Man Vaughn donated $1 and says, play Nash's theme from Alpha 1. Absolutely. Heck yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Bring Me Joy-Con? How's it going? Nash's theme. All right. Am I a fan of Kingdom Hearts? Not a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, no. I've played the games, though. I have played the games. I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I beat that. Played Kingdom Hearts 2. Beat Kingdom Hearts 2. Played Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Beat that game. Played Chain of Memories. And I think I played like another one. I played like the DS game, but I didn't beat the DS game. And I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, but I bought it. But I'm not a huge fan of the series. I just play them every now and then for fun. I never buy them day one either. Like I don't buy them. I just buy them like when they're hella cheap. What's up, Zero Chaotix? Like you said, be happy that Kingdom Hearts content is coming. If fans want more Kingdom Hearts, they better support it. I don't think that should be the case though. I don't think that they have to support this Kingdom Hearts game to get more Kingdom Hearts games. In my opinion, they don't have to. I think that this is just the start of them actually releasing Kingdom Hearts content on the Switch. Switch is new. They got Final Fantasy content out there first. They were funding new games. They were funding bigger games. They were funding stuff like Dragon Quest. They've been funding stuff like Bravely Default. They've been funding Octopath. So Square Enix has been spending their money on stuff that they thought Switch owners would want. Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't coming to Switch. So I mean, if you fund all the older games, like I get that, but people were asking for Final Fantasy. People were asking for the things, and I know people were asking for Kingdom Hearts, but you can't do everything. Like you can't get everything done. So they were funding other stuff, and eventually those games will come over once funding kind of clears and they can get some more stuff in, but they can't get everything right away. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, what we've gotten from Square Enix has been pretty good. We have to be a little bit more patient. You know, when you release a system 3 years into the lifespan of current systems, and that's going to be different architecture. It's not going to be x86, so you're going to have to take more time to port, you know, or you're going to have to make sure that the ports are optimized for portable play and console play. Obviously, you know, you're not going to get everything exactly when you want it, you know? Why does this theme run off no sound for 3 minutes or for 1 minute and 46 seconds? Let me replay this. Thank you for the dollar donation, Juice Man Vaughn. I think, okay, wait, never mind. I'll definitely be better about who I believe on Twitter. Believe me on Twitter, Chris. That's the only person that you need to believe on Twitter is me. Me. Believe what I say on Twitter and nobody else. Alright? Nobody else. Cartridge size does not help either. It doesn't. Cartridge size does not help either. It does not. It makes things tougher for them because they have to make sure it fits on a cartridge, you know? And there's not big enough cartridges yet that are cheap enough for them to have more. So definitely cartridges don't help. But in my opinion, cartridges are the superior form of media compared to Blu-ray. And the reason why I say this is because cartridges actually are real physical games. Blu-rays, how Blu-rays work on the PS4 and Xbox One, how those systems work in terms of how they work, not the actual media itself. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how they work with the current systems. Because last generation, there was Blu-rays, right? There was Blu-rays and DVDs or whatever, and those worked just fine for the PS3. However, this generation, I feel that cartridges are better because cartridges actually get you real physical games. That space on a cartridge isn't automatically installed. Now, you have some games that you have to download more because of the size of the cartridge, but when cartridge sizes finally catch up to the space, it's definitely better because you have to install, whether you get a physical game or a digital game, it has to install. Cartridges, you don't. The read speeds are really good. They're fast enough. So if Nintendo just keeps on with that tech, it's going to be rough right now. But once they catch up, it's definitely better. So that's why I like cartridges, because it's actually real physical. Let's see here. Shoutouts to Skelling138 for the 15 months of Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Go to hit you with the thank you. Got an emote right there as well. New emote on Twitch. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Bring me Joy-Con. Stop asking me weird questions out of nowhere. Or become an elite ninja. You're going to ask me questions like that out of nowhere. Joshua Shoop says, hello, players. Instead everyone. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. All right, so let's go to move on to the next topic here, guys. And that is, we've got, what is it? What is this next topic? Pokemon. All right, so we got a Pokemon press release going on here. Pokemon, what the hell? Okay, it glitched. Something glitched. My internet glitched. Something glitched. The fire glitched, but we're good. All right, so let's see here. It glitched on my end, at least. All right, so here, the Pokemon Company. Wait, hold on. What do I have to say here? Is there a video is unavailable? What was that? What was that video? Oh, it's just like the presentation. So it seems like it's going to be 11 minutes. So here's what happened. They uploaded it. It got caught. It got caught. So that's how people know it's going to be that amount of time. Yeah, because they actually have it here. Hold on. Let me click on this. What happens? It said it was something happened to where it was going to be 11 minutes. Because I saw the little thing in there that said 11 minutes. So yeah, it was definitely going to be 11 minutes. Yeah, there you go. That 10:51. Look at that. That's what people are thinking. People are thinking it's going to be 11 minutes based off of that. It's like as soon as you hit play, it says like whatever they had there, they had like the thing of it. All right. So it's going to be a lot 11 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Should I wake up? Oh my. Bro, what is this? Shamsa! Gendo! Rene! Tensei! Yo, Shamsa with the more huge support coming through. Shamsa coming through like always. Thank you so much. Yo, seriously, Shamsa, chill. Seriously, yo, chill. Thank you so much, Shamsa. You've been extremely generous this week, this month, last week, this week. Been extremely generous. So thank you so much. I'm doing my best just to keep it together. Thank you, Shamsa, for your support of the Elite Ninja Village. I appreciate you, Shamsa. Honestly, I do. Thank you. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Shamsa. Seriously, she's been really amazing to the village for the past couple weeks, and has been obviously awesome with my friends, with John and Dreamcast Guy and the guys that I hang out with, on the Spawncast. So thank you so much for supporting the stream. Shamsa with the freaking 100, becoming the top streamer in the stream Okage. No message, but Shamsa, you are a mod here. So if you've got some banger music that we can listen to, feel free to link them in the chat. Feel free to link them, and I can play it as long as I can. I'll play it. So thank you so much, Sam. So I appreciate that. You guys give the love and respect. Charles Goodson too with the subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Let's get it. Or I know your name is Evie here in the chat. So Evie, thank you so much too. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Huge donation. So we're going to be able to watch this presentation. It's June 17th. And the times are 6 a.m. PT, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. in the UK, and 3 p.m. in Europe. So they want everybody to watch it. So they screw over people that are here. And good old California, good old West Coast. If you're in Hawaii, forget about it. It's going to be like 3 a.m. in Hawaii, or like 3:30 a.m. So Hawaii people getting slept on. 6 a.m. If it's going to be 11 minutes, I don't know if I want to stream it. If it's only going to be 11 minutes, I mean, maybe I will. I'll try to wake up, but I'm not going to be up 2 hours before the show. I'll probably be up maybe an hour before the show. We'll get started 45 minutes before the show starts. So we'll do that. But I'm not going to be up. I thought about waking up 2 hours before, but if it's only going to be 11 minutes, then there's no point. There's no point in waking up that early. But anyway, what do you guys think is going to be announced? Let's hear your predictions, boys and girls. Predictions. So what do you guys think is going to be happening here? Let's get Shamsa's name up on the board here with that $100 donation. Thank you so much, Shamsa. Appreciate that. I do appreciate it. What do you guys think is going to happen here? Yeah, West Coast boys getting trolled, man. Pokemon Company was like, yeah, wake up early. Wake up early. Wake up early, you guys. Pokemon Sleep. Okay, Pokemon Sleep's gonna be there. What about I think Detective Pikachu 2. I think that's something that could be there. I always like the early directs, to be honest. I'd be up at 3 a.m. for work some days, and it'd be neat to have something to look forward to as well. All right, Bryson, I got you. Diamond and Pearl remakes 2022, bruh. That would break the internet if that actually happened. That would break the internet. I think it'll be a deep dive into Expansion Part 1. Expansion Part 1 comes out tomorrow, right? So why would they deep dive Expansion Part 1 the day of that it releases? To me that seems like because you want people to pre-order it, right? So that means you would, and they already did a deep dive into it, right? So why would they deep dive into it on the day of release? That's something that they should probably do yesterday or 2 days ago, right? If you want to deep dive into something, usually you don't do deep dives the day of. You don't do Pokemon Presents deep dive into something that's releasing that day, but you never know. We'll see. Just the DLC to just the DLC to keep expectations in check. Okay, I'd like to see Pokken 2. I think people have talked about Pokken 2. I think it's very possible. They actually announced Pokken is coming to the Switch, and I think also to the Wii U. It was announced at a similar type of thing like this. Pokken for the Wii U, for the Switch was announced for something like this. It was basically just a short presentation, a Pokemon Direct type of thing that wasn't that long, and they just announced Pokken for the Switch. I think even like the original Pokken, it was leaked for arcades early at like a Pokemon briefing or something, and then later they, you know, but we knew there was like a Pokemon fighting game that was coming. I see a lot of salty and disappointed Pokemon fans. Yeah, that seems to be the thing with Pokemon fans at times. All right, Eevee. All right, Eevee, I got you. Hold up, let me copy this link. Eevee, if you put a different link to, let me know. Just put hey OJ. I know you can't tag because you're on mobile, but it'll be a little bit easier for me to see it, so I can get your other songs. Wait a minute, what song is this though? I typed that in, and is it Monkey Island? Yeah, it's the Monkey Island. Okay, cool. All right, if you got some more songs after this ends, Eevee, let me know. We'll play them for you. All right, thank you for the support. I think it's just Pokemon Sleep. I'm rolling back over for more sleep. Okay. Please don't expect to smash them. I don't think it's gonna be a smash announcement. People don't expect that. Expect them to break the internet with Diamond and Pearl to the Switch. I don't know if they're gonna do that, man. I only bought the expansion to get Palkia and Groudon. Okay. Let's see here. Check Eevee's. Yeah, I got Eevee's comment. Dank, if she makes a comment like for another music track and I miss it, just tag me, because she's on mobile, so she can't tag me, so it's a little bit harder for me to see it. If you can just like copy the link or whatever, that'd be great. If I miss it, I don't want to like to miss her comments or what she wants from music. Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I think it's Detective Pikachu. I think Detective Pikachu's gonna be there. Yeah, I think it's Detective Pikachu. That's what I think. I hope we get some Diamond and Pearl remake announcements or something, but I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know about Diamond and Pearl remakes right now, but I think Detective Pikachu, and I think maybe even, dude, I think Pokken Tournament 2. I think there might be a Pokken Tournament 2. Like, there really might be. It's been 3 years since Pokken Tournament on the Switch. It's been 4 years since Pokken Tournament came out in 2016. I think they can definitely gear up for a Pokken Tournament 2, which would be hype, by the way. I love Pokken Tournament. I think that game's awesome. So I'm down for Pokken Tournament. I am completely down for it. Detective Pikachu 3DS port to Switch. The Detective Pikachu game that's coming to Switch is not a 3DS port, though. It's a new game. So maybe a new mobile game, a new Gigantamax event showcase for Melmetal. Okay. Detective Pikachu 2. Well, even better then. LOL. All right. Yeah, it's a new game coming. Wait, was it confirmed? Was what confirmed? You didn't say what, you just said, wait, was what confirmed? Was what confirmed? I'm gonna play that song one more time, Eevee. If you have another music track, feel free to let me know. Let me or Dank know, and we'll get that going for you. Can you imagine Ryan Reynolds announcing Detective Pikachu 2? That'd be kind of hype. I hope Yena gets a buff for the generation of Pokemon. Okay. Pokken 2 would be sick. Yeah, Pokken 2 would be super sick. I'd be completely down for that. If it's Diamond and Pearl or Gold or Silver, whatever the next release is, Pikachu and Eevee style, that would be great. But I feel like it'd be longer than 11 minutes. Yeah, it might be. Or they just might tease. It can just be like a teaser, you know? Like, that's what they did for Pokken, though. And that's what they did for, when they announced Pokemon Let's Go, they just announced it kind of like, it wasn't like a big old huge thing when they announced those games at first. Like when they said they were coming. You know, it was just kind of like something that was out there, like a trailer. So, like, it's very possible. How good was Pokken? It's good. What do you mean, how good was it? It's good. I think I gave it an 8.5 out of 10 back on the Wii U when I announced it. It's good. It's really good. I like it. I mean, the game's been out for a long time now, so it's good. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it other than it's good. Let's see here. A Pokemon anime streaming app for the Switch. Okay. Streaming app for the Switch. A streaming app. People are going to be disappointed, but people are always disappointed, though. It doesn't matter what they do. So people are always, like, you can never please everyone. People are always disappointed, which is fine, you know? Which is 100% fine. People can be disappointed. It's fine. You know? People can be disappointed. It's okay. Pokemon Snap 2? That would please a lot of people. People would somehow probably be upset with that too, somehow. Like, oh, Pokemon Snap 2? I want a Pokemon Snap 3! All right, there's another banger for us. Evie, I got you. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, this is a banger. Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I love this game. I really like Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I actually bought a Mario and Luigi Dream Team Nintendo 3DS back in the day. I used to play the heck out of that game. Yeah, Dream Team was dope. Hey, what's up, Ms. Velvety? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Pokemon Cross Monster Hunter. It's not out of the realm of possibility. See, it says no. I think Arlo is right. Arlo is right. Pokemon Sword and Shield were rushed. Well, now that Arlo said it, I agree. Fireblast says the first look at Detective Pikachu 2 and a brand new Pokemon spin-off announced. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. If it was Diamond and Pearl remakes, people would still complain. Probably. Dave G says, so the next Let's Go game is released in November. I don't know what the next. There's no confirmation on that. I don't know. We don't know what they're gonna announce, Dave G. So I don't know why you're saying so. This is what. No, we don't know. You gotta wait and see. We're gonna see tomorrow, my man. XD, and I'm back. What's good, man? Pokemon fans are upset regardless of what happens. They are. I wonder who the mascots would be if it was Let's Go 2. Well, whatever game that they base it off of. The Arlo. I mean, if Arlo says, I mean, it must be true. It's got to be true. That's my prediction. Oh, that's your prediction. Okay, you didn't make it. You didn't phrase your question. You didn't phrase it like a prediction. Okay, I got it. Got it. So you're saying, okay, you think that they're gonna announce the Let's Go, some type of Let's Go game or something. Okay. What's up, OJ? Isn't it just gonna be DLC info, or are you thinking it might be another announcement, really teaser? Yeah, I think it's gonna be more than that because they already did the DLC stuff. Like they already why would you do that on the day of the game? The DLC comes out tomorrow, right? So I mean, like, if you want people to pre-order the game. So if you want people to pre-order the game, then you would, or pre-order the DLC, that you do something beforehand, right? Like back in March, they had that last part where they really detailed the DLC, what you need to know about it. So that was getting people to pre-order it. Like if you want people, like let's say you want to do another video, the time isn't to wait till the day of release. The time to do that is like the day before or 2 days before or last week. So that's the reason why I don't think it's going to just be on the DLC. I mean, there might be a mention of it, but there's definitely going to be something else in there outside of the DLC because they already did a look into the DLC. And if you want to give people a look into the DLC, then it needs to be a couple days ago. Now, don't get me wrong, it could just be that, but I think it's going to maybe be something else too. I think it's going to maybe be something else. So I don't think that's going to be something that to where you like where you say, hey guys, wake up at 6 a.m. for this, you know? That's just something like you just release a video and just say, hey, check out this video deep diving into more of the DLC that's out today. Like I don't know. Pokemon Presents, I mean, like I said, it could be some DLC stuff too, which it could be, but only being DLC, I don't think so. I don't think so. Only being the DLC, no way. No way. All right, good stuff on that Mario and Luigi Dream Team music. I love Mario and Luigi Dream Team. So yeah. Meryl and Pichu for the Let's Go Johto mascots. All right, there you go. Pokemon eShop sale tomorrow. Likely not. Pokemon eShop sale? So what, they put all the Pokemon games on discount tomorrow? All right. They might touch on the second wave of DLC more and then announce something else. The second wave. So there's going to be more DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Poke Kart Racing. I think people would actually want Poke Kart Racing, you know? There's another one, but wait for till it picks up. All right. All right, Evie. Let's see what you got, Evie. Oh, Evie's sick. Evie's sick. Evie, you're awesome. I'm sick in a good way. I've listened to this a million times. This song is dope. I love this cover. Let's go. You gotta wait for it, guys. You gotta wait for this one, but it's good once it starts going. Y'all know. Well, you guys will know what it is. For those who don't understand yet, or y'all know what it is. It's coming. They don't need a whole Poke Direct for more info on the DLC. If they want that, they just make a video about it. Exactly. Baby, let's go. Oh my god, I love Bloody Tears. What's up, OJ? Is it bad that Warface on Switch is more entertaining than COD? Is it? If you like it more than COD, that's fine. But it's up to whatever. It's your individual personal taste, you know? Bloody Tears. Too bad Belmont ain't. Too bad Belmonts ain't good. Belmonts aren't good in what? In Smash? You talk about in Smash? The Belmonts are definitely good in Smash. They're just not top. They're just not like S tier, but they're not bad. They're like B tier, I would say. The Belmonts definitely aren't bad. This does not sound like the more ordained thing. Raphael, you tripping, son. You must be joking. They're not bad, they're just not amazingly good. This Fitness Definitive Edition is the game that I want to play for years. Never the music channel got me hyped for it. After 125 hours, it's one of my favorite RPGs ever. Hey, Ubicore. Good stuff. Alright, so let's go on. You guys are asking me too many random questions. So let's go to move on to the next topic here. And the next topic is the Nintendo Ninja strike once again. So, Nintendo issues a cease and desist letter to company that installs mod chips for Switch. So, Nintendo has a tendency to make strong stance against modifications for the piracy, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, you.
So, Juice Man Von donated to the dollar says, play Still in the Dark from Guilty Gear X2. All right, I got you, Juice Man. So, the company is Logistics Consulting LLC. Juice Man, we'll get that music played for you just a bit right after we get through this here. Evie, if you have some more music, we'll definitely get that going for you as well. Dank, can you take down the music that Evie wants again, like another one, if she has some more? And we'll definitely get that going, and we'll get Juice Man's going as well. Everybody's music will be played, of course. So essentially, the affected company is Logistics Consulting LLC, which is recently offered a Nintendo Switch SX Core SX Lite mod chip service on its website. It doesn't actually make or sell mods. It does provide the installation service, though. That was enough for Nintendo to say, all right, yo, y'all get it done? And Nintendo's lawyers have been dispatched, saying that it violates the anti-circumvention and anti-trafficking clauses of the Digital Millennium Copyrights Act. So here's what Nintendo of America said in a statement to Ars Technica. Nintendo consistently protects the creative works of game developers and publishers who expend significant time and effort to create fun experiences. Nintendo is passionate about protecting those creative ideas and will vigorously enforce its intellectual property rights to allow continued delivery of unique and original entertainment experiences to our consumers. Now, Van Reen from Logistics Consulting also commented on the situation while speaking with the site. He says, the lawyer wouldn't get into what law I broke. She kept referring back to the letter. I said, I read the letter. I see your point, but how is this breaking the law? They said, you're circumventing the copyright. And I'm like, all I'm doing is putting the solder on. How is that breaking the copyright? My argument for the device's existence is that it lets you export your saved games, whereas the regular Nintendo Switch does not. You have to subscribe to Nintendo's service for cloud saves, or you're done. Being able to obtain your personal data off the device, I think it's an exception that's nullified in the DMCA. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just following logic-based arguments. Yikes, that's logic-based arguments. Okay, I see what he's saying though. That is logic, somewhat, right? It's not like the thing comes with all the games on it. You have to load the games on an SD card. It's not like I'm selling them preloaded SD cards with all the Nintendo Switch games on it. That's over the line. This just has the capability to play. This just has the capability to play pirated games. You could buy a knife. It has the capability to kill someone, or you could just use it to chop up onions. So I think when you start, here's where he's already lost. First of all, like I think that there's logic on both sides, right? But here's where he's lost. When he starts comparing the type of stuff like, oh, well, you know, I'm just following logic. Nah, bruh. Nah. When you start doing that, it doesn't matter. Nintendo could anytime that Nintendo could not offer saves at all on the Switch. Like, you can't save your game whatsoever. And they could still sue you based off of these things. Now, is that something that I would say that's a good thing? No, it's not. But even if they did offer, you know, all of the normal save things without subscribing to the Switch service, let's be real here. The dude would probably still offer, you know, there'd still be people that are trying to mod and hack and do all this stuff, right? So, I mean, because it happened with, what's it called? It happened with the Wii. The Wii was able to save your whatever, wherever you wanted, and so was the Nintendo, what's it called? The Nintendo 3DS. And other systems that Nintendo has, and people still hacked and modded and glitched and did all that stuff anyway. So yeah. All right, Evie, we got you on this one here. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, Bowser Jr.'s Journey. All right, let's do it. Plus, Grand Theft Auto. This one's really good too. So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Let me know what you guys think. Juice Man, we're gonna get your song right after this. Okay, Juice Man, we got you though. But you know, many gaming YouTubers will still support him because gaming YouTubers are enough Nintendo when it comes to taking down mods. Wait, what are you talking about? Let's see here. They're allowing something Nintendo does not offer, so they're gonna get sued. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's the same thing. Like for example, with what was it? The lawsuit between GeoHots or whatever that guy was, and the PS3. You know, like he hacked it to where it can run Linux. You know, they don't offer Linux on the PS3 system, but Sony says, no, you can't do that. And GeoHot says, yeah, I can. So then lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? Which the Linux offers some things that you don't normally get. Which it's not on him to say what's logic based on it or not. That's the thing. Like, one thing isn't more logical than another thing. Now, it's logical to us, but in the court of law, it's not. One thing, how it's offered, it doesn't matter. Like I said, even if it didn't offer any solution at all, which is logic-based too. But courts are courts, you know? So, yeah. Looks like that guy's going to be sued to oblivion pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. I don't know. It's not even about picking sides, to be honest, guys. It doesn't matter what side you pick. I don't think it even really matters what side you pick. Because I'm not picking a side. I'm just saying, look, this is the law. You know, you got to follow the law. And if you don't follow the law, this is what happens, bruh. Y'all remember that song, Breaking the Law? You know? That's just what happens, bruh. Let's see here. Monado says, I know many will disagree, but still, it really seems that when Sony abuses DMCA, not much people cares. Nintendo taking down illegal mods, people lose their minds. Yeah, I mean, Sony has abused DMCA, and people just don't care as much. Yeah, Sony has abused DMCA. Nintendo sometimes abused DMCA too on YouTube before they said, okay, you're cool, you can talk about whatever you want, you know? But that was before there was a clear, like, a lot of companies, like, they didn't get YouTube, you know? Nintendo took just longer to understand and get YouTube than other companies, you know? But Rockstar also abuses DMCA as well. There's certain stuff that you can't do with Rockstar. Like, Rockstar will not allow you to, they will claim trailers. Rockstar claims certain Grand Theft Auto trailers and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's still a lot of companies that still do it, you know, that you know, even if you're doing like a fair use reaction to a Grand Theft Auto trailer, they'll claim it. Like Grand Theft Auto 5, that first trailer was claimed, and I think still to this day, the Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer is claimed. So yeah. I thought Sony abusing DMCA was lame. Yeah, I mean, it just happens though. That's the thing. Like, what can you do to stop it though? You can't really do anything. It is their content. Although I think Sony and how they abused the DMCA was ridiculous, because the problem with theirs, I mean, they were abusing like a picture. Like a picture of a PS4 Slim. A picture of a PS4 Slim. A picture. Like, that is the most extreme abusive. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten a picture claimed from Nintendo. Videos, yes. But even then, Nintendo didn't issue a copyright strike. I did get the Pokemon stuff, you know? But that was obviously a completely different type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Where people actually, somebody stole the game. Like, illegally stole, and like that was different. Whereas that PS4 Slim picture was leaked by Sony themselves. One of their employees leaked the picture, you know? Completely different. Take down memes? They took down memes? I don't really think this is a big deal, honestly. It's not costing Nintendo money, at least not by the very existence, because it's not intending for pirating games. Yeah, that's true. I don't think it's really costing Nintendo like a lot of money or anything, but you know how they are. They get kind of crazy when it comes to modding and people offering services that can play pirated games and things like that. So yeah. Yo, Ben Marlin, 1996, what's up, man? Welcome. Thanks for the recommendation of Tales of Vesperia for 15 on the eShop sale. It was fantastic pickup, and now I'm hooked on it. Hey, there you go, man. Glad you like it. Bruh, Sony and Naughty Dog were filing false DMCA strikes on videos just talking about their stupid game. That's true, they were. Sony and Naughty Dog were filing all sorts of false copyright strikes and stuff just talking about The Last of Us. Not even talking about leaks, just mentioning there is a leak, and they were copyright striking people too. You know, not just claiming, but striking. Not takedown, but striking people. Breaking the law. Didn't think OJ would ever reference Judas Priest. I know my classic rock a little bit. I know. But no, I think that's my first Judas Priest reference. A shambled Megalovania, but I like it. All right, we'll get that one in just a bit. We're gonna play Juice Man's next. So thank you for the Mario and Luigi Dream Team music, Shamsa. We're gonna play some. We'll play this one. Oh my gosh, Delta Rubico. I didn't know you were into this type of stuff, Shamsa. All right, we'll play that in just a bit. We're gonna get Juice Man Vaughn's music coming up right here. Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear X2. All right, and then we'll swing back to Shamsa's music. Wait, hold up. What Guilty Gear music you want? Oh, in the dark? Still in the dark. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, this one's pretty lit. I've heard this music before. Guilty Gear music's always pretty rad. It's pretty crazy. All right. So we are going to move on to random Q&A, guys. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for all my lovely people here, okay? So you guys can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to play your question or play your questions. Answer your questions.
I want to shake your hand.
Troy Perry donated $1 and says peasant pledge. Backlog boys out here with the peasant pledge. New Age Black peasant pledge. shout outs to Troy Perry. Appreciate the $1 donation, man. Thank you. Let's see here. Ibrahim says, due to even some YouTubers abuse the fair use and claim stuff, I can't blame a corporate. They're here for the money first. Yeah. But they get called out when they do that too, though. Like when YouTubers do that. But Omar says, sorry, my previous comment was meant that you bet YouTubers like RTU might make a video on the Sebastian Nintendo. I mean, RTU. I mean, he has his opinions, man. I mean, I respect the guy for his opinions and stuff. Like I watch his videos. And if he bashes them, then he bashes them. You know, it is what it is. You know. Let's see. Beverly Carter says, would Sora come to Smash Bros. Ultimate since we have the new game reveal? It's likely to see Square Enix rep. I think that if Sora was coming to Smash Bros., it wouldn't be based off of this game. It'd be based off of them wanting to. Because remember, they already picked the what's it called, the characters a while ago. So it would have been based off them just wanting the character in. I don't know if it would be based off of this game. Best Switch game this year, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Do you think we'll get more about Breath of the Wild 2 this year? Yes. Yes sirree. Any other questions? Let's keep them going, guys. The music's kind of low. Which music? This music's kind of low that we're listening to the Guilty Gear music? How long do you think Sony will support PS4 with first-party games? I think Sony's gonna move on from. I think Sony's done. I think these are the last 2 first-party games. I think they've already moved on. Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima are the last ones. They're not gonna support them with any more first-party games. I think it's done. Yeah, so you won't get fined like always. How do you feel about PS4 players complaining about Persona 4 Golden not being ported to PS4 after dogging Switch players for wanting P5 port? Well, it's not everybody one-to-one, but I can see why they would want Persona 4 Golden, because they're the ones who supported the PS Vita version, right? Ben Mom says, I think this is off topic, but yesterday I was thinking it would be cool if Nintendo made a separate system along with the Nintendo Switch that had better resolution and performance. And Nintendo would never focus on graphics, but I had no problem with that. But it's 2020, I think it would be amazing to see Xenoblade and Zelda look even more beautiful than they already. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to split the market. But I think that once they make their next Switch, it'll have better resolution and graphics. So you're just gonna have to wait. So I mean, they're not gonna have the regular Switch forever. At some point, they're gonna make their next Switch, and that will have better resolution and graphics. So you're just gonna have to wait. All right, let's see here. Earl with the hold up. Let me get this next music going here. All right, Delta Room. This is Megalovania, but beats 2 and 4 are swapped. Hey, what's up, Christian? Welcome to the stream. This is so weird. Thinking about grabbing a mechanical keyboard. Any suggestions? I don't have any suggestions for a mechanical keyboard. Which are you more hyped for, PS5 or Series X so far? They're both equal. Alpha Mark says, I'd say a year and they'd stop because they're putting PS4 games in the PS3 for like a year. Nah, we don't have any announcements of any PS4 games coming. I mean, like I said, I don't think there's really going to be much. They announced a lot of first-party PS5 games, so I don't really think there's really much anything. What's the best Smash clone you've played? The best Smash clone that I've played? There's not a lot of amazing Smash clones, I'll be honest. But I'd probably say like Rivals of Either or Brawlhalla, something like that. Spider-Man Miles Morales is not going to be on PS4. It's just going to be on PS5, according to Sony. Sakurai said he'd add every Pokemon character in Smash Bros. Ultimate. He wants the new characters from Pokemon in the game. He never said that, Beverly Carter. You made that up. AR Mondo says, you think the hybrid games, is it the future for Nintendo? You think they'll keep going with this concept? Yes, they're going to keep going with the concept. Because the way that they develop games doesn't change. All right. Let's see here. Any Astral Chain tips playing through right now? Astral Chain tips? I have a video on Astral Chain, like some tips or whatever. Check out that video if you want like more in depth. But tips on Astral Chain: switch your legions to get better scores. Mid combo, switch your legions. Let's see here. It would be a while before Switch could ever have graphics like that, though, because it's so small, right? I was thinking that they did that. It would be cool if they connected to existing game library. I mean, Nintendo has always had home console and portable one. But I also think Switch is supposed to be a hybrid. Yeah, I mean, if they had two, it would be just tough to sell both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're having these big sales because it is a hybrid, because you can do both. But if they released one that was just the home console version, I mean, how much would it cost? I mean, like, are people going to rush out there and buy it? I mean, I don't know. We'd have to wait and see on that one. But, like I said, we're just going to have to wait till the next Switch. The next Switch should probably be like, I'd probably guess it'd be like a, like an Xbox One X or near that level of power, maybe a little bit, or PS4 Pro. So that'll be good enough for most games. Let's see here. Rest of the room still looking nasty. Yeah, it is kind of. Is Ninjala good? Yes, it is. Check out my video. I did a video on the channel. Alpha Mark. Just type in Ninjala, and I give you my thoughts on it. It's good. Thoughts on Future Connected? It's a good addition to the game. I don't know if you saw Zero's video. No, I don't watch Zero's videos anymore. But he made a video saying Smash Bros. Ultimate is dying because of things like DLCs that are not hype and the fans, and also bad Wi-Fi. Do you think Smash Ultimate is dying? No, people play Smash Ultimate all the time. So I think maybe he's thinking the competitive aspect of Smash Ultimate is dying, but you have to also remember that Zero he literally immediately makes clickbait videos. Like, he literally says things for clickbait, which he's admitted to himself. He's admitted on Twitter that he makes clickbait videos. So it's partially clickbait. Yeah, there's some things that aren't as good about Smash Online or about playing Smash, but is it dying? Like, oh my gosh, it's dead, people aren't gonna play it? No, you can go online and find all sorts of crazy matches. You can go and find all sorts of arenas. The game has way more of a player count than games that aren't dead. Like, the player count in Smash Bros. Crushes the player count in many other fighting games that are alive. So Skullgirls, that game's alive, right? Smash's player base is like 15, 30 times the amount of Skullgirls, you know? And that game is Evo, it's alive, it's rollback netcode. 5 billion people play Smash Bros. More than Skullgirls will ever have in its lifetime. So, like I said, Zero makes clickbait videos. Admittedly, he makes clickbait videos, you know, so there you go. So yeah, I can just see a small stationary switch with small resolution bump, just another switch that doesn't switch another pillar for 150. Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be anything more crazy or anything like that, you know. When are we going to play Mario Kart again? Been watching tips and shortcuts, and there's been botting people online. I'm ready to take it a party man again. We would play Mario Kart tonight. We play on Tuesdays, but we're gonna move that over to Wednesday because I can't play tonight just because I have to wake up super early in the morning for the Pokemon stuff. So I can't play tonight, but we'll play tomorrow night. So we'll play Wednesday night. What do you think as the best looking Pokeball? I was like the Great Ball. I think the Ultra Ball looks really dope. The Ultra Ball is really good. Let's see here. What's your favorite GBA game? Metroid Zero Mission or Metroid Fusion. What's the underrated fighting game? What's an underrated fighting game series? Pokken. Pokken Tournament. Y'all take Zero as the go-to know-all. I mean, he has his opinion, and I don't think his opinion is off base completely. There are some aspects of the game that are dying. The fact that there's no tournaments going on right now, the fact that the online isn't as good, the fact that it got pulled from Evo. There's some stuff there, but like I said, he also makes stuff for clickbait. He doesn't have any hard numbers on people who are actually still playing, because if he did, if Nintendo gave you numbers on people that are playing online, it would be staggering, and it would probably be more than any of these other fighting games that are out. Then his argument falls flat. But Nintendo doesn't give you any numbers. Nintendo doesn't give you any concurrent things. If Nintendo actually said, all right, here's the people that are playing Smash online, that are just playing the game online. Here's the people. It would literally, the numbers would crush, literally crush every other fighting game on the market, or most of the fighting games on the market. And his argument would hold no water. But since Nintendo doesn't give us that, there is room to clickbait. You can say it's dying. You can say these type of things because of things that you don't like, right? There's negative aspects, so you can say these things. But he has no actual numbers, because if he did, he wouldn't. There'd be like oh snap, that many people are playing Smash online. That many people are still playing Smash. It's not dead by any means, and I know this for a fact. As somebody who still plays, and I go and look at the arenas and I go look at the tournaments and what people. Dude, there's like literally probably hundreds of thousands of people playing Smash right now online. Like there's so many people playing. It's not dead by any means. But like I said, he has to make content for clickbait. He makes a lot of money off of doing that, which is not bad. Which is not a bad thing, because he admitted it. He said it, but it is partially clickbait. Really, what he's doing is he's just complaining about things that aren't good, and he'd like to see change. That's really what it is. But saying it's dying, that's more clickbait. That's more attention grabbing. You know, that's more. Oh, it's dying. Why is it dying? You know, like that's the thing. You know, so that's the reason why he says stuff like that. But he's not. Is it factual? Like 100% factual? Nah. Evie, if you for that $100 donation, if you have any more music, let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you some more music. OJ, did you pick who won Astral Chain? Not yet. We're picking who won Astral Chain at the end of the week. Shout outs to OJ though, reading everyone's comments just cause. Find another YouTuber with his number that does this without asking for your money. Streamlabs says you can if you want to though, so that's how I shift blame. It's like, wait a minute, hold up, OJ, you freaking e-beggar. It's like no. I didn't ask for anything. Streamlabs is the one that said you can. It's optional. All right, so I just shift the blame to Streamlabs. It was not me. I'm not the one who did it. But no, I never ask anybody. Like, yeah, you don't have to donate to get your question or your comments read. Like, I know like a lot of times if you're at a stream or whatever the case is. Like, in order to get your questions read, you probably have to, you know, donate for that. But you don't got to do that here. You just tag me, and I will read your question. So that's what's cool about this stream and what I like about this stream. And I'll always do that. It doesn't matter how many people we have. Some people have asked me like, yo, OJ, what if you get like 1,000 people watching? I'll just put the chat in slow mode and answer everybody. Like, I can just put it in slow mode. Like, what if you have like 1 billion people? Put it in slow mode. It'll take longer, but we'll still get through it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for the $4.99 though, Mr. Lou Silver. Appreciate that. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Ataki says, oh, why was Smash pulled from Evo? Because the online isn't that good. Smash is dead until they release another character. Then people will be hype again. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Persona 3 or Persona 5 PC next. One of the rumors have Persona 3. So yeah, no, you won't. What do you mean, no, I won't? No, I won't what? Shamsa said, buy earlier. Oh, she said buy earlier. Oh, take it easy, Shamsa. I didn't see. Sorry. I missed the comment. There were so many people, and I was trying to answer questions. Okay, it's time to leave. Okay, yeah, because she can't tag me on mobile. All right, so if she could have tagged me, I would have saw. All right, take it easy, Shamsa. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you. I was looking for more music. I was trying to scroll through and see more music, but she can't tag me. But it's all good, Shamsa. See you later. Thank you for the support. He said he'll slow down the comments and read them. No, I said I will put the chat on slow mode. I'll put the chat on slow mode so then I can read them. That's what I mean. Can we check my 3 new videos on Twitter just to prove my point with Mario Kart? Yeah, sure. You guys ask me more questions and we can check out some of these videos here. Let's see. I think the ARMS DLC fighter to see the details on the moveset for their arms like Ninjara use. Beverly Carter, your comments are very. Let me ask you, Beverly Carter, do you speak English normally? I just want to know, Beverly. I mean, I'm not trying to hold it, but what's your first language, if you don't mind me asking? From the world of Naruto, who would be the best wingman at the club? The best wingman? Anybody that can do a shadow clone. So I'd probably say Shikamaru because he's smart. You can get tips. So I'd say Shikamaru. Shikamaru would probably be the best wingman. You know? Looking like the Inkling got #1 online. You got to remember though. The Elite Ninja Village is much better than these people online, so we'll see. But he said he's ready for you, Party Man. So what do you think, Party Man? Todos no hablos inglés, OJ? Shaking my head. OJ, that's 1,000 people. Y'all got a comment with AMD involved with NX. Is that is Xenoblade a true remake? Bruh. Oh my gosh, dude. Yo, shout outs. Hey, your Inkling's looking all right here. Christian's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. But like I said, us here in the village, we're much better than these online guys. So we'll see how it works. You could be a worthy adversary. All right. I just downloaded Jump Rope Challenge for the heck of it. Hey, there you go. I'm mad late, but peace, people. Hey, what's up, Rich the Swag Lord? Mario 64 remake would be cool. Bro, I can't speak a single word of my native language. What's your native language? Hey, there you go, Christian. You're looking pretty good. Got some dubs. Got some dubs. You know, I like it. I like it. Make sure you guys check out Christian's channel too. Ben Marlin says, "Do you think Monolith have been developing a new game while they were making Xenoblade Definitive Edition?" Yes, they have been. If you check out my YouTube channel, Ben Marlin, watch my YouTube channel. And I actually made a video on that. Actually, I've made multiple videos on that. So check out my channel every morning, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. We got new videos. Hey, you. So check those out. And you would have already known the answer to that. Can you play the Wandering Wolf from Persona 4 Arena Ultimax? Yes, I can. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. The Wandering Wolf. Persona. All right, this is a great track as well. Irish? Okay. Online is full of the Vortex, I bet, dude. Wait a minute. You're using wait, Christian, you're using smart steering? Oh no, say it ain't so, Christian. Christian, you are. Christian, yo, you gotta get rid of that smart steering ASAP though, bruh. That's gonna lose you. I didn't even notice until right now you are using smart steering. We don't allow smart steering in our tournament, so make sure you practice with some without using smart steering too, all right? Because smart steering is turned off in our tournaments, and smart steering, what it'll do, it's gonna, like, if you're about to fall off, it's gonna correct you to where you don't fall off. So if somebody bumps you or if you get hit or something, it's gonna correct you to where you don't fall off. When you play in our tournaments, there's no smart steering is not allowed, so it's not gonna be the same. Let's see here. Copping any games before Paper Mario? The Last of Us Part 2. Ghost of Tsushima come out on the set, but yeah, Last of Us Part 2. I'm copping that. Well, Ninja. No, Beverly Carter, answer my question. What's your first language first before I answer any more questions from you? Like, what do you like? I need to know. Hey, what's good, Deadlock? Let's see. This is all I know. Bull. Okay, you're reading. Okay, Irish. I don't know how to read that Irish, but okay, shout outs. Beastly says, "Hey OJ, what are we what we doing? We're answering questions. We're in Q&A. So if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. What's the best Infamous game of the three? Infamous 1 or 2. Why would Nintendo debate Pokemon event with arms reveal? Nintendo debated? Well, I don't think so, but we'll see. Vortex, you're the Vortex, Troy Pear. You're the one who drives backwards on carts in the race. Wasn't that you that drove backwards in one of the races? I didn't know a smart steering was till today. Okay, yeah, you probably had it on by accident, Christian, which has happened to me before. When I first started playing Mario Kart, I didn't know smart steering was on for me. So yeah, just make sure you turn it off, or you know, make sure you practice with it off as well. Going to, like, when you're picking your cart, you can pick smart steering on or off. Just make sure that you have that turned off. You can even do it in between races. You know you're the Vortex gang? Nah. I got, when did I get? I got like 3rd place last time that we raced. That's not Vortex at all. You know, that's not Vortex. It means I can please to go to the toilet teachers. Made us say this in Irish. Can I please go to the toilet? Okay, teachers made you say this in Irish. Wait a minute. He says my first language is getting hot women. Ataki, you mean like loving your beautiful wife? Is that what you mean? That sounds plural, bruh. So I mean, like, last time I checked, you're married, right? So you mean loving your beautiful wife that you have at home, that you've built a beautiful, you know, relationship, an everlasting relationship with, right? That's what you meant, right? Don't get caught slipping, bro. You never know when she might just peek in. You never know. Elite Ninja meet up at the Naruto theme park in Japan someday. There's a Naruto theme park. I need to go to that. I'm gonna do about to sleep about to ready to go to the courtroom more like it, bro. It'll be more than a couch. It'll be more than sleeping on a couch, bro. I'm ready to go to that courtroom. Troy Perry plays as one of us. Nah, bro. Nah. Sleep in the car. He's about ready to be in that apartment. Come outside of the house. Let's see. Carlos says favorite Xenoblade Chronicles character. Dunban, man. Dunban. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 or Xenoblade Chronicles 2, or just Xenoblade Chronicles in general. I like Laura. I like Jin. I like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna Jin. I like Laura. I like Dumban. I like Malos. I like yeah, those are all I like Nia, the second form of Nia. Are you a fan of any sports teams? Yeah. San Francisco 49ers for football. I used to be a baseball fan. I was a Seattle Mariners fan back in the day when Ken Griffey was there and like A-Rod. Basketball, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. And that's pretty much all I follow. In terms of like, I don't really only follow football and basketball, like football and basketball. So those are the 49ers and Chicago Bulls. Which Xenoblade is better? Watch my video, Alpha Mark. I actually have a video on that recently. Nobody tell him in the chat what I said either. Watch my videos. It's up on the channel. Literally, if you go to the channel, you would know what I think is better. Y'all gotta start watching the videos. Yeah, I literally cover Xenoblade all the time, and I got people asking me which one do you think is better. Nah, bruh. I ain't having that right now in Alpha Mark. I don't care when you subscribed either, because if you go on there on the homepage, you can legit look and what I think about Xenoblade. I actually literally just did it not too long ago. It's right there, bruh. Literally, why Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is the best game in the franchise. Like, it was just last week, bruh. It was just last week. We just talked about that. Over 10K views. Where you at, my man? Where are you at? Where are you at? Why aren't you looking at the videos, bruh? I spent a lot of time editing that video and capturing footage. Y'all shouldn't be asking me which one's you guys should have all already seen that video. You dig? Let's see here. Christian says this explains why sometimes I was not able to get shortcuts because my cart just got corrected. With this, I'm free. I know exactly, because like if they think that you're gonna be falling off somewhere, but they'll freaking correct you with the smarts thing, so now you're even gonna be better now, you know? He says, wait, you make Xenoblade videos? Oh my gosh, I know, bro. You cover Xeno? I mean, seriously, who would have thought? Why is there no Madden on Switch? Because EA does not care about the Nintendo Switch. They don't feel like porting Madden on the Switch. Do you think Monolith have been developing a new... Okay, I already read that. So I already read that one. Which Xenoblade is the best? I just answered that, right? I just answered that. Definitive Edition. Gotta say, your vids look so much better with the new setup. Thank you, Ibrahim. I appreciate that. It's not only just the new setup, though, Ibrahim. It's also, I'm using my my high-quality camera. So you're getting the videos in, like, crisp 1080p. Like, the crispest of 1080p that I can. And I've improved the lighting, too. I got new lights. So the lighting's better. The camera's better that we're using. And, of course, the setup just puts everything all together. So it just looks better. Favorite Super Nintendo RPG besides Chrono Trigger? Probably Secret of Mana. Let's see here. Is the number one Xenoblade hater on YouTube? Yes. In the Bald OJ timeline. Yeah, EA is releasing games on the failing Stadia. You know why EA is releasing games on the failing Stadia? Let me hold up real quick. Let me tell you guys. Here's what EA. Hold up. I can't find it right now. I don't got it. But here's what Stadia did. Stadia said, "Hey EA, y'all want a big bag of money?" And then EA was like, "Yeah, sure. All right, here you go." If Nintendo gave EA a big bag of money and said, "Put this," they'd have those games on there too. So that's the reason why they're releasing games on there. It's not out of the charity of their own heart or because they think that Stadia is a great platform. Obviously, that's not the case. Stadia paid them a bunch of money to do it. So, I mean, I don't understand why people make comments like, "Oh, well, they're making games on Stadia," as if Stadia did not pay for that, as if they did it out of the kindness of their heart. They didn't. They gave them a big money bag for it. So, do you think we'll get another Golden Sun one of these days? Yes. Hey OJ, what's your favorite Xenoblade? Also, why is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive? Why is it Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition? My favorite Xenoblade game is Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and it's not Definitive Edition. It's actually Edition Definitive. That's my favorite one. Best Xeno dime piece? They're not real, so I mean, it's not like I can, I mean, but if I had to pick, listen, this can get me in trouble because some of them are underage, so I'm not gonna say anything. How about that? I was gonna say something, but maybe I shouldn't say it. Let's just move on. Zelda versus Xenoblade. What do you want to know about Zelda versus Xenoblade? They're both really dope franchises. Charlotte should have been buffed. All right, Charlotte should have been buffed. Mine is Xenoblade Chronicles Zork Edition, says Dawson. That's true, Dawson. Xenoblade Chronicles Zork Edition is probably the best edition out there. You know? The best edition out there. Xenoblade Chronicles Zork Edition. Zork Edition. That's the good one. What's the ugliest console of all time? The ugliest console of all time, probably one of the old school like consoles from like Intellivision or some of the old school like 80s consoles. Those look pretty trash back in the day. Pretty garbage. But in terms of modern design consoles, what's the ugliest ones that I can think of? I'd probably say like modern in terms of like the big three. Like the PS2 might be like the original PS2. Launch PS2 is like look like an ugly VCR. So yeah, like I'd probably say like the original launch model PS2. Always asking the heavy hitting questions. I give the people what they want. Exactly. This man said the Wii. How is the Wii ugly? It's a little box. It's a little tilted box. The Wii actually looked pretty slick. This man tripping to the Wii. Atari VCS. What's that thing that Tommy Terralico is doing? That console looks like straight trash. What's that console called? What does he do? What's Tommy Terralico doing? What's he doing again? What is it called? What RPGs are you most excited for this year? I don't know. What RPGs are coming out? Intellivision, yes. Intellivision. The Intellivision looks like straight garbage. The new Intellivision.
I want to shake your hand.
Intellivision Amico. Looks like straight trash. Mac Mega donated $2 and says, do you think we'll see any third-party Nintendo Switch nosebleed announcements in the upcoming days? Nah, I don't think we're going to see that because we're past all the nosebleed stuff for the Nintendo Switch. Also, can you play Pokemon Song and Link, please? Yeah, I can. We're past all that. Anything that comes over, it's not going to be a nosebleed because people are expecting old ports anyway, you know? So there's not going to be any nosebleeds, nah. And even if there is, people are just going to complain about how it runs on Switch or whatever the case is. So nah, no nosebleeds. No more nosebleeds. Thank you for the $3 or the $2 though, Mac. I appreciate that. Let me show you guys this Intellivision Amico. This thing is straight garbage. Look at this thing. Like, nah, this is like, it's like a weird looking little cell phone thing. Like, nah, this, I don't know what this thing is. This Amico thing? Nah, I ain't having it. I ain't having it. I don't even know how you play it. Bravely Default 2 is coming out this year sometime. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Bravely Default 2. There you go. Now, the PS5 is the ugliest, hands down. The PS5? PS5 is pretty ugly. I don't know if it's the ugliest, though. Wii looks like a generic console you can see in a cartoon. A generic console that you can see in a cartoon. Alright. RTU shield for that trash console. LMAO. I mean, I wasn't into all that shilling. I don't know what's going on with all that stuff, so I can't comment on it. Intellivision Amico is $299.99 to pre-order on GameStop website, bro. They straight smoking. They smoking a new strand of Amico. That new drug on the street. It's called Amico. They smoking some Amico. If they think I'm gonna drop $299 on that, no, I'm good. I'd rather donate that to my favorite streamers or do that. Give that to nah, bro. I'd rather do nah, bro. There's a million other things to spend $299 on, but on that, nah, bro. I can't. Savage Anime says, what do you like about Atari VCS? I don't like anything about these weirdo consoles. Isaiah Nova says, which do you think is better, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition or Chrono Trigger? I think Chrono Trigger overall, just because, but it's legacy though. You can't beat Chrono Trigger. It's legacy. It's like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't beat the GOAT. No matter what you do, no matter how good you are, no matter what you add, he came first. He's the GOAT. So no matter what any other game does going forward in the future, you can't beat Chrono Trigger. It's the GOAT. So there's nothing that any other game that can do. Does Xenoblade offer like a lot more and have a combat system that's really good and have like kind of like dual text and kind of stuff that you can do too? Yeah, it does. Is it technically better from a game perspective playing through with more content? Yeah, it is. Is a lot of stuff that's better in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition than Chrono Trigger? Absolutely. It's a more modern game. It's just made better. It's a better put together game at this point for a modern sense. However, Chrono Trigger came first, so it doesn't matter. Is the KFC console real, or are KFC actually making a console? They're making a console. Now, will it play games? I don't know about all that. Let's see here. Ebrium, my boy Ebrium says the final chapter for EA should be Nintendo buying them and closing them in 2 years. That would just be evil. That would just be evil if they did that. That would just be evil. Cedric says, they really try to get $299 for that when instead someone can buy a Switch? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Joshua? Welcome back. Savage Animator says, I don't get why companies like Atari and Television are trying to make consoles again because they're trying to make money. KFC console is definitely real. Can't wait for it release. Yeah, it's real. But I think it's just going to be like an oven. And then maybe you can like stream. I don't know, like it comes with like a streaming type of thing. I don't know. It's an oven though, so it's not going to be real. You can't make a system with an oven. So it can't play any type of games or stream anything because it'd get too hot. If it's actually like an oven like they said it is, it's just an oven. That's really what, it's just like a little oven that you can cook chicken in or whatever. Like a George Foreman grill or something. I'm not sure. But I think it's real. I think it's actually real. Maybe you get some video games like on mobile or something like when you buy it or something. They'll tie it into gaming somehow. All right. So thank you for the donation, Mac. Hopefully you enjoyed that music. I've never heard that that remix, so that was dope. Let's see, the KFC console you could upsize. that'd be interesting. Games versus movies. What about them? Games are better. Ross Orlando with the subscription. Thank you so much, Ross Orlando. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Shout out to my boy. Good to see you here. J2 Blue says, I've been actually playing The Last of Us. While I think the game is good, I don't see it as a masterpiece personally. Gameplay is good, but feels like it's lacking in some areas. Yeah, it's lacking in fun. No, I'm joking. I can say that, though. The developer said we don't think about fun when we make our game. So, yeah, I think Junkman said that. But, yeah, I mean, it's... You know, it's more about the story and the experience. Nullface Sky says, if Nintendo did that to EA, it would be karma. It would be karma, but it'd be a bad thing because a lot of people would lose their jobs, you know? Next, Nokia is going to jump back in the handheld gaming market with the N-Gage 2. That's not happening, but we could all dream. We could all dream, right? We can all dream. We can all dream that would happen. Everyone hates on EA but ignores how scummy Ubisoft is. I mean, they're both scummy. People don't ignore how scummy Ubisoft is, but EA's more scummy than Ubisoft. But Ubisoft is kind of dookie at times too. Like Ubisoft is McDuke at times. Ubisoft definitely attended Duke for a couple days every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like they're definitely not completely clean. So I'll say that. All right, Max, right. You have to become an Elite Ninja before I answer any more of your stuff. All right, man. Blank avatar. Keep on saying all these other things. I'm not so sure about you, man. Become an Elite Ninja, then you'll get all these questions answered. Let's see here. Mellow Wolf says, fun. Who wants to have fun when playing games? LOL. Exactly. Who wants to have fun playing games? Most third parties that aren't Japanese are pretty scummy. I mean, it just depends, bro. All right, take it easy to go. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Atari and Intellivision aren't the same company from back in the 70s and 80s. Just a nostalgic scam that preys on people that grew up with it. Pretty much, the talkie. Pretty much. I can't disagree with you there too much. You know what I'm saying? I can't disagree with you too much there. Alpha says, do you know what type of game Star Wars Squadron is? It's like a airplane shooting game, multiplayer shooting game.
Hey, you.
So, yeah.
I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand.
Yo, shout outs to Ray with the $2. It says, hey, hi, OJ. Can you give my son, Louis Ray, a shout out? He is the coolest 3-year-old ever. His favorite game is Dragon Quest 11 on Switch. Goodness gracious, 3 years old. He's playing Dragon Quest 11. First of all, yo, my dude, little Mr. Louis Ray. Hey, be awesome. Your dad, he's doing great things for you. Be a good kid. He's getting you Dragon Quest. You're going to grow up to be a smart young man that's going to start saving your money, Mr. Ray, because he's going to go to Yale. He's going to go to Yale or Harvard. He's going to be super intelligent, and he's going to make some of the greatest games of all time. All right, Louis Ray, you've got a bright future in front of you, And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. And Ray Ray, keep on doing a great job of raising your son, man. I like to see that, man. I love to see that. I love to see dads that are there for their kids, putting them on good stuff. You know, when you play RPGs, you ever notice that people who played RPGs are more intelligent than people who don't? You ever notice that? You ever notice that a little bit? The people who play RPGs grew up a little bit like when I was younger, because I was playing RPGs, bruh, I was reading at a very high level. A lot higher than the other kids. You know why? Because my butt was sitting down there reading text, Final Fantasy, reading text, Chrono Trigger, reading text, Secret of Mana, reading, Breath of Fire. Whereas you playing just platformers or other stuff, there's no real text. So I'd be reading a bunch of different types of stories, your imagination. You know what I'm saying? It's facts. So you put these kids on these RPGs. Now there's voice acting though, but still, RPGs are complex. They involve a lot of different things. Puzzle games, which I played puzzle games when I was a kid. I don't really play them now anymore, but I used to play them back in the day. Stuff like Tetris, you know, stuff like Wario's Woods, like the matching games. Your boy was doing all that stuff back in the day. So keep those kids on those RPGs. It gives them creativity. It gives them, you know, it lets them like adventure. It gives them, you know, it stimulates their mind, you know, and it teaches them that hard work. You've got to work hard. You've got to practice. It's not just about being naturally talented, but in order to do things, you've got to practice. You've got to work on your craft over and over in order to accomplish your dreams and what you want. That's the best thing about RPGs. Nothing handed for free for the most part. So shout outs to Ray Ray and Mr. Little Ray, Lewis Ray. Reading Zork count? No, that doesn't count. Thanks a lot, bro. That was really cool for him. Hey, no problem, Ray Ray. Thanks for being an elite ninja. Thanks for supporting the stream. See, Dragon Quest 11 S is good for new RPG players. I mean, it's not easy. It's not, but it's not the hardest RPG out there. But you gotta definitely you gotta build up a little bit. You gotta level up. We gotta level up a bit. All right, take it easy, Beastly. First RPG I ever played was Dragon Quest 1. Yeah, back in the day. The first RPG I played was like, I think I played like Dungeons and Dragons back in the day and stuff like that. But I also played like Final Fantasy 1, 2 as well. So let's see here. Rigo says, I have to agree with you. A lot of these famous directors and writers and actors started playing RPGs and Dungeons and Dragons exactly because it stimulates your mind. RPGs stimulate your mind. Like when you're a kid, when you're younger back in the day, reading through all that text, like, it's different now because like they talk like there's actual voice acting. But a lot of RPGs, like in towns, there's no voice acting, right? Or in certain places, like everything's not voice acted. It's very rare for RPGs to have everything voice acting. So you still need to read through text, read through stuff to be able to like to buy certain things, read the descriptions on stuff. So you still have to read a lot of text, even if there is voice acting. Like Xenoblade has voice acting, but there's a lot of text that you have to read through as well. So, you know, like that stuff's good for kids, man, because they're gonna read, you know. And like when I first started, like when I was reading like Final Fantasy 1, for example, like it just helped. Like I was reading RPG video games before I was reading books. Like my first memory of like reading is not a book. My first memory of reading is a freaking like old school, like Dungeons and Dragons and crap, like old school Phantasy Star. It's not even reading books. It's reading video games. I don't even know how it happened. There's these words in front. All of a sudden I can read now, you know? I think it's because my brother would play the games and he would speak. He would read it to me when I was really little. He would read it to me and I'd just be listening. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. This is like when I was like 2. You know, like I can remember like back when we were like back in the day, and like he would just be like playing these games and he'd be reading it to me and I'd be like, oh, like I didn't remember, I didn't know. Then all of a sudden I just started to learn. I just started to read myself. I mean, I wasn't the best at it, but I just started to learn how to do it myself. So the first stuff that I remember reading isn't books, it was video games, you know, which was crazy. Which is crazy to think about, right? Because you think that, okay, you read books first, but for me it was video game. I was reading that crap first. Then I started reading books. I'm pretty sure Chrono Trigger was my first RPG that I had Secret of Evermore back when you used to go and hire games for a weekend. Oh yeah, like go rent them, right? Rent them out, Mellow Wolf. Yeah. I only read only nerds read books. Only nerds read them, man. Super Mario RPG was my first RPG. All right, I got more of a youngin here. I got you. I'm playing The Last of Us right now. I think it's not very stimulating. Don't think this series is for me. It might not be for you. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, man. The Last of Us Part 2, that comes out, when does that come out? That comes out this Friday, right? It comes out Friday. I think I want to play through the first game again just to kind of know what's going on before I get the second game. My first RPG was the original Final Fantasy on the NES. Still love that game. Yeah, that game's dope. Nah, bro, I was reading Star Wars prequel trilogy by George Lucas. All right. My first RPG was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, so I was a part of the audience it was designed for. Yeah, that's what it was. Like, it was like an easier RPG. I never connected playing RPGs growing up growing up with why I had an above average reading level in school, but maybe there's something there. I mean, no, just because you didn't play RPGs doesn't mean like that there's no evidence that directly relates to that 100%. It's just out there. You know, I know, like, for example, like my friends, like the friends that I had growing up playing RPGs, we definitely read at a higher level than kids. Like, we're talking like first grade, you know what I'm saying? Like kindergarten. We definitely had a higher reading level than the kids that didn't. Like, we had these nerdy kids that I used to go to like first, second grade. We talk about some of these old school Final Fantasy RPGs. Either the ones that had that or the kids that if their parents read to them, right? There's different ways. If your parents are always reading to you, then you're going to go in with the higher reading levels. That's why they say it's really important from when your kid is like even a baby to start reading to your kids. Like with my daughter, I started reading to her very early, even before she even understood anything. I'm reading to her all sorts of Bible stories, the children's Bible. I'm reading her like, Little Red Riding Hood. I'm reading her like Taxi Dog, all these different books, that I could read her. So when she first got into school, she already hit the ground running. She was already reading at a pretty good level. Right when she got into freaking preschool, kindergarten, man, she was reading some of those books because I was doing a good job reading to her and reading to her and reading to her. So she understood, Whereas a lot of kids, even in preschool, people don't read. A lot of kids don't learn how to read for real until like first or second grade, which is kind of late, but is feasible. Even like kindergarten, kids start learning how to read a little bit more. Like kindergarten is like really starts popping, preschool and kind of kindergarten. A lot of kids in preschool though can't even read. They can't read, or it's very tough for them to read. Whereas my daughter, she was already, bam, she was good. She was reading, Yeah, we've been in Q&A for a while now, man. Your first RPG was Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast? Oh, you're super young. First RPG was Final Fantasy 2. I was 12, I think. Okay. I love what you said about RPGs. Everyone learns differently. We should be teaching to the children through what they're interested in. Good on you, OJ. Hey, thank you, Bryson. I appreciate that. It says, bro, I could read in preschool. Never said that kids can't read in preschool, though. Never said that kids can't. Some can, some can't. Some kids can read in preschool. A lot of kids can't read in preschool. Really, it's not until most kids can really start reading till first, second grade. That's when kids can start reading. Kindergarten. Kindergarten, kids can start reading, but they really start learning at that age. It just depends. It depends on how if your parents were teaching you, like reading to you, then you'll know how to read. If your parents weren't, then you wouldn't. If you're in preschool and your parents didn't read to you, there's no way in hell you're going to know how to read. Remember, there's no schooling before preschool. You just go. And then they teach you things. They teach you letters and numbers and all that stuff. But if nobody was reading to you and your parents weren't teaching you how to read, how are you going to read in preschool? Your parents have to be reading to you. There's no way for you to just know, I'm 29. I was 10 when it came out. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. 29 is still kind of young, though, Cedric. It's still kind of young. But yeah, you're not super young, though. What do you think about Printies 1 and 2 coming to the Switch? I think it's pretty cool. More support's better. AP says, what should I play next? Astral Chain or the Nier Automata? I'm about to finish Xenoblade, one of my favorites. I've played in a long time. Love the streams. Definitely Astral Chain. And then you can play Nier. Nier's longer than Astral Chain. So play Nier. Or sorry. Yeah, Nier's longer than... So just play Astral Chain, then go to Nier. All right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and call it right here at 2 hours and 27 minutes. I've got to get ready for that Xenoblade. Not Xenoblade. I got to get ready for that Pokemon that Pokemon Direct that's going down tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get ready for that. Apparently, there's gonna be a big announcement there. There might be some big announcements, so I'm gonna have the stream up and going, and then of course we're gonna have a video talk about whatever was announced there. So that's gonna be tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We are gonna get that going. I'll probably have the live stream up like at 5:15. I'm gonna wake up like at maybe 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. and then I'll get ready. You know, whatever. I might be wearing the same thing that I'm wearing right now because I took a shower tonight before I came over here. So I just might be wearing the same thing. I'll just freshen up and then get going. So if I'm wearing whatever I'm wearing right now, y'all, whatever. It's early in the morning because I'm going to sleep wearing this, and I'm not going to take a bunch of time getting ready in the morning. But I'm going to look presentable. Don't worry. But I mean, I might be wearing the same shirt because whatever. Because it's really early. Dude, it's really early in the morning for me, man. Like 5 a.m. I got to wake up at 5 a.m. So it starts by 6 a.m., so I got to wake up by 5 a.m. to get everything ready. So, yeah, I'll be up early. Don't overhype. Yeah, don't overhype yourself. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's announced, but we'll see. I don't know what they're going to announce. I don't know what's going to be there, but we'll see what happens, man. But all right, we'll be there 6 a.m., guys, 6 a.m. Or 6 a.m. 6 a.m. PT/9 a.m. Eastern time for that Pokemon event, guys, all right? If you live in International Essence, it's 2 p.m. in the UK, 3 p.m. in Europe. So there you guys go, all right? 3:39 a.m. for me. Okay, you must live in Hawaii. That's a Hawaii time zone if it's 3:39 a.m. Okay, so sorry about that, Alpha Mark. It's really early for you. I'm not sure if it's worth waking up that early. Not sure if it's worth waking up that early for you, man. So, I'll be heading to work at the same time the stream is starting. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Hey, what's up, Dallas? We're about to finish the stream, so y'all gotta wake up early for this one. All right, guys. So first of all, thank you guys so much for the content. Or sorry, thank you guys so much for the well, you guys were providing content. You guys were giving me all sorts of stuff to talk about. But thank you guys so much for the donations. Man, you guys are freaking awesome. I appreciate you guys' support on the channel today, honestly. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting players. It's all the Elite Ninja, all you guys out there. I appreciate you guys like crazy. All right, man? I really do. I appreciate you guys. So thank you guys for that. Shout outs to Shamsa. Obviously, that big donation. She was the top stream ninja and stream Hokage for this stream. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning, early, bright and early, for the Pokemon Direct thingy. For the Pokemon Direct thingy. So we'll see you guys there, all right? So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not seen my latest video on the ARMS character for Super Smash Brothers, please make sure you check that out, all right, guys? It's a sponsored video, so there's a little bit of a sponsorship in there, but that's helps keep the lights on and all that good stuff, right, guys? So hopefully you guys don't mind too much. So thank you guys so much for watching that. Here's the link for that. So if you guys want to check out that video, please make sure you do. ARMS DLC should be coming soon for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. So we have that. Also, you guys have about 5 more hours to enter into the Astral Chain giveaway. So if you have not entered into the Astral Chain giveaway on my video that I did yesterday, make sure you check out that video and enter in. The details on how to enter into the Astral Chain giveaway will be there. Make sure you have a Twitter account. You have to have a Twitter account. And watch that video if you haven't watched it, and enter into the giveaway. All right, guys? So I think that wraps it up for this one right here. Okay, guys? I'm going to go eat some ramen. You said ramen, buddies? I'm going to go eat some ramen right now, all right? I'm going to have some ramen. I'm going to have some whole wheat tortilla with just a little bit of the low-fat cheese, just a little bit of the cheese. I'm going to reinstall The Last of Us on the PS4. I'll probably play a little bit of that tonight and eat while I'm playing because it's a movie. No, I'm joking. But I'm going to play a little bit of The Last of Us tonight and just see if I can beat that game. And yeah, that'll be that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you guys for the next one. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. PT. That is 9 a.m. Eastern time for 11 minutes. So we'll see you guys for that. All right, guys. Bye.